On a second. There we go.
Oh, we're live now, guys.
Thank you, technical support.
I didn't
Okay.
know that we weren't live.
Yeah.
And I have
I'm not.
StreamYard.
That's. I'm not. I do StreamYard, but it's been a while. So okay, great. Now we're live. So
how much do you pay for StreamYard? Because mine's $10. Oh, you don't pay. You have the logo.
No, I pay. I do an annual
Oh,
thing.
you do pay?
Yeah, I do an annual thing. So, but I don't know because it just hits annual.
Yeah.
I haven't messed with any of, like, I haven't added banners. I haven't added anything customized because normally I just use StreamYard for private chats that aren't actually public on YouTube.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I used to do a lot of lives, but it just became work. You know what I mean? Like, it just seemed like work.
Right.
So I stopped. I only do what I like to do.
Well, and I think, yep, I think that's, we all have.
Are you frozen?
A right for that. I'm not. Am I frozen? You're frozen. You're frozen.
Hello?
Hello? Am I frozen? I don't feel frozen, but maybe I am.
Okay, I can hear you now for a minute.
Can everybody hear?
Do you have bad internet?
No. Let me make sure my battery's at 100. My internet's at 100. Okay, they're saying I'm not frozen. Yeah.
It has to be me. Hold on.
Okay, so
let me go to the cabin.
Okay, we're going to work out technical difficulties. Let's see. I think everyone's Sunday's been good. I know a number of people hit remodels, and I got some great pictures. And of course, I'm going to say Marta, 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 because she got 3 cartfuls of heaven. All I saw was gain and tide galore, and I cried a little bit. But I am very, excited for her. And holy shat. Krista Coupons. Good evening. Long time no see. I am surprised to see you on here. Thank you for joining us.
For some reason, I'm not crying.
Okay. 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 Ooh, somebody scored on candy today. That's awesome. That was something I saw when I went into DGX. They were resetting the candy section. And also, I meant to talk about this before. I am part of a past DG employee group because I'm a past DG employee. And I know they were talking about the candy section being reset. And I'm sure you guys have noticed there for, okay, kittens, there for a little bit, we had like the Laffy Taffy bags, the sour punch bag, sour whatever things, all of those were going. And I'm talking about in my area. Then they stopped going. And then I noticed they are now back. Whether it was remodel or the clearance sale. So I would definitely be watching your candy, because I feel like something is going to be happening. Again, when DGX pennies, the regular DG isn't too far behind. I mean, it might be a couple months, it might be, but like DGX, it was coffee. What did we just have? Penny, coffee. Yes, I know she's gone. I think she's trying to get some technical difficulties figured out. Oh, yeah. People remodel, storage containers, garbage cans, the big family art decor. Heck yeah. Oh, good. Marta, she got a bunch of candy last Sunday. And Krista, I don't go to DGX very often. My closest one is Indianapolis, which is an hour and a half. There are two. And then the next closest is St. Louis, Missouri. And I'm sorry, I'm not driving to DGX in St. Louis, just because the stores are much smaller. They are newer stores. They tend to be good about pulling pennies, I think, because they are not overstocked like, our normal stores. So, I don't make trips to DGX very often, but I do have family in Indy. So, if I'm going to be up there, if something's going to be popping off, I try to get up there. But, it's not something I'm really going to drive out of the way for. Okay, beef sticks. Were they up at the register area? Because I did a lot of searching last night with Melinda, because she had some stores popping off. And I found a lot of different things going. It seemed like some stuff up around the register, in that middle section. And then I'm seeing a lot of some of our old stuff that's fallen off that has came back on. Okay, she's back. Let's get her back on here.
I'm so sorry, guys. I'm walking over to the other house because I guess I switched the internet from one house to the other house. I can't figure this out.
Okay.
Stupid. Okay. I gotta plug up my phone.
Okay.
Here. But anyway,
right.
So y'all did go to a remodel today?
No. Northern Indiana. I did not make the trip.
Oh.
Yep, no way.
But your friend did. Oh, and that's why you said you were jealous.
Oh, yes. Yes, Marta and Carrie hit it big. Melinda hit it big. There were lots of remodels across the country. Too bad I didn't have a lot of travel miles.
I know. I'm sorry.
Okay, middle register section was supposed to be reset, and a lot of the store are behind due to driveline issues. Yes, I did. I read that in the DG employee group, that drivelines behind. There's a lot of resets behind. So just be paying attention to that, Candy, because something's going to be happening. Okay. All right. So, the country couponer reached out to me today. Again, I was on a live on the other channel, and then I got the text message. But in the midst of it, my kids got home for the weekend. My mom showed up. My cousins showed up to get some laundry detergent. So it was a little crazy. But she reached out to me, said, let's do a live and let's hash this out. All right. So here we are. Okay. I think our number one rule, and this is, across the board, is to be respectful, to be honest. We can speak like adults and we can communicate, and not like juveniles. Agree?
You promise?
Do I promise? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I've been through, I've been in corporate management for a long time. I definitely can handle it. So, yes,
awesome.
We can be honest and we can agree to disagree, and that's it. We're two totally different people. All right.
Okay. So what is your goal? What's your goal out of this
That's my
life?
first question. What is the goal of this? I don't know, because you reached out to me and asked to go on here.
Yeah.
And you wanted to clear the air.
Yes, I definitely do. Because in the past, when, you would say something about me, I would just ignore it and move on. But I don't want that to continuously happen. You know what I mean? Because I don't, you know what I mean? I don't want this to come up again.
Right.
If something's wrong that you feel, and I've done the same thing. I did the same thing whenever you were selling that list for the second or third time. At the end of the season, I did, and I was being petty. But I would rather us start communicating as human beings to each other, especially since we have each other's information. We know how to communicate, contact each other if something shady's going on. Do you know what I mean? Like, instead of blasting people.
Right. I guess, based on our past, I did have that conversation with you, and you did not want to speak about it publicly. I have it in the text messages. So I didn't know if you would be willing to talk or be willing to actually communicate through this. And
different things were happening on at different times. My mom passed away last year, so
I'm sorry to hear that. Yep, my struggle with my dad. So I am sorry to hear that. I'm very sorry to hear that. Okay. So yeah, I think maybe it's just to clarify for everybody, if I've misspoke, if you've misspoke, we're just trying to get on similar pages. But again, we are different individuals. And so we can still agree to disagree.
Yes.
Yes, I do. I'm glad you brought up the list, because I actually didn't even have that part down. But I did not resell.
So I did not actually.
Not the first.
I don't have any notes.
Okay, no, that's fine. I did the list that you're referring to. Hold on. That at the end of last year, that was not the same list. That was an NCI list. Well, you just said the same list that I sold over and over again. No.
You've sold several different lists multiple times, right? 2? Okay.
There was the first list, which I didn't sell the list. I actually researched within a 50-mile radius.
I know. Yeah.
Okay. So the list was included with their remodel situation.
Yeah.
Okay. Then at the end of 2022, I had gained an NCI remodel list.
That's awesome.
And everybody was wanting the NCI because most of our stores have switched to NCI.
I know. I mean, I understand. I know the whole situation because I was still following. I was still watching your videos periodically.
Okay.
And I mean, it's just that, remodels were over at that point, and the thing is, I had not responded to any of the stuff that you've done in the past. So I just felt wrong. I just felt like, the same way you feel right now about me having a $14.99 group. I felt that way. Does that make sense? Can you understand where I'm coming from? Because it was December, all the remodels were going away, and you just now went public and saying, hey, let's sell this list when we literally had 1 week left. That was the only reason why I did that video, and I'm sorry. I should have been like, hey, guys, she does have a list. Let's bring her up. But I still felt so betrayed by the way that you acted and the things that you say you have facts about, but you have not even communicated directly to me about where I got the list from, who gave it to me, you know, all that stuff. You did not call me. You did not ask me face to face. That is why. I'm sorry.
Okay. So in regards to the list at the end of 2022, actually remodels, they may not have been in your area, but remodels start in December. They pick back
Whenever
up.
it was. I don't know when it was.
And so I released
November, whatever.
Okay. I did not sell that list. I added it to my top membership.
Oh, well, that sounds good.
So I didn't just sell the list. I literally said, hey, I will include the list in the top membership.
Oh, okay.
So, and I included the first list. So, and again, our remodels started back up in December. They literally stopped right after Thanksgiving, and they started back up the second week of December.
Okay, yeah, that sounds right. Okay, that's right. So November, whatever I said is whatever.
Yeah, so I was not trying to put that out there when there were no remodels, because there were still remodels. And I was just adding it to my membership to prepare people for their remodels that were hitting earlier than normal.
Yeah.
Because normally
if that happens in your area, that happens in your area. I don't actually look up the remodel locations. I've actually had 3 or 4 different vendors or like contracted employees to do that. And I've had problems keeping people to do it. I've actually contracted out to a competitor on Facebook, and they lasted a whole 2 months because they just like, oh, I don't have to work so hard anymore. I can just get a paycheck every month. You know what I mean? So, I mean, this is not easy. You know it's not easy. And we are making it harder for each other. And I just want to, we should be together. Like all other niches in YouTube come together as a community, and they help each other. They help each other, you know, maximizing their monetization, helping views. They will, you know, co-chat. They will do stuff as a YouTube community in their niche or outside of their niche. They'll partner up. They'll do things together, and they help each other. And I used to have a mentor that helped me tremendously on YouTube to get where I'm at, and I absolutely loved her back then. She helped me so much. She wanted to keep our relationship secret because she's a YouTuber. But the thing is, I heard the things that she said, and I took it as constructive criticism, and I implemented it into my channel. So that's what, and then I started doing research on the algorithm and the way that other YouTubers make it in YouTube. And the algorithm and me reading everything and looking at my direct competitor, because like you're not even on my first competitor's page, you know, in the analytics, you know what I'm talking about? Yes. Am I on yours? No. Am I on yours? Yeah, see, we're not even competitors. To YouTube standards, to the algorithm, we're not competitors. So based off of the information that I'm analyzing from my analytics, I'm supposed to be posting the penny list every single week. And I don't do that because I just think it's stupid. You know what I mean? Even though I've been asked multiple times, but I can't compete with the best of the best with that. You know what I mean? But that's where YouTube is putting me in the analytics.
Right. Okay. And nothing against what you're saying, but I don't really think this discussion is about analytics.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So
let's get back on track.
Yep. I have people asking what's going on. Where did this all come from? So do we start from present and go back, or do we start from the beginning and go for, you know what? I've got this handled. When was the first time you contacted me?
The first time I contacted you, best of my recollection, was whenever I was gonna get you to go on another YouTuber's channel with me, right?
Yes, it was with Krista
Okay.
Coupons, and we were
Yeah.
doing about remodel stuff.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So you reached out to me and
Yeah.
asked me to join in.
Yeah.
You also reached out to Sade.
I did.
Um, she did not want to be involved.
No.
You reached out to Carrie, who now is Super Sunday Sweep. Carrie was
Did
on.
I reach out to Carrie, or did
Well, it
you
might
reach
have been
out to Carrie?
Krista. Because yeah,
Okay.
I and
Because I
Krista.
was like, I don't know Carrie that well. I've only met her, I think, once in a thingy, didn't I? Was she on the live that day?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I only met her whenever we were on the live.
Okay. So from that, so that was our first interaction. Other than
We had a phone call before, didn't we? Or was that after?
I think it was after. All I knew,
okay, yeah.
I only knew you from watching my videos. I didn't know you as having a channel until you called and said, "Hey, do you want to join us?"
Yes, and so we did the live. Everything was great, other than the fact that my internet was messed up. But when we had that phone conversation, I thought you knew who I was.
Right.
I thought you thought I was a competitor. I thought you thought that I was trying to come after you. That's what was going on in my brain. I didn't know you didn't know who I was.
Yeah, I only knew you as a person that followed me. I had no idea you had a channel or had started a channel yet.
Did you even knew who I was and that I followed you prior, like, because I communicated enough in your comments?
Yes, I
to
knew.
even know me?
Right, but you introduced yourself as the country couponer.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I knew you as
No, I'm talking about before I introduced myself. Before I reached out to you, was I ever on your radar? Is my question. Okay, that is my point. I had no idea. So I was coming at a different level of like, oh shoot, she's gonna rip my head off or whatever. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, no. I knew Carrie just because I had shopped with Carrie, and because of Carrie, you know, with Krista, with Krista at different times. But yeah, it was news to me, which, no big deal. So okay. So we started out, we met on this, we did a video together. Krista was asking remodel questions. She was promoting all three of us because I was new, you were new. And
you weren't new, honey?
well, I was
How
new.
long have you been on YouTube?
I was new-ish.
No. Weren't you on for like 2 years before I came on?
No, I was on. Yeah, I think I started in 2020 and that was in 2021.
Yeah, the end of 20. I started the end of 20. I started in June of 2021.
Right.
No, July. I mean July.
Yeah. So I mean, I had been in it maybe a year. You had been in it a few months, but I didn't know. Yeah. Okay. So, so that's how we met. That's whatever. So fast forward, I guess. So the big blow up on my end. Well, okay, no, let's go back. And we're being honest here. So we communicated over the phone.
Yes.
A handful of times.
Okay.
Okay. I felt that at first I felt that you were being kind and you were being helpful.
I was trying to. You didn't take it that way.
Well, at the time I did. But then
did?
At the time I did.
Like literally a day or two later, you called me a bully.
That was
bad girls. She's a bad girl. She's a bully.
That was after the list.
Was it?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I am 100% sure.
You didn't come out and call me a bully before you found out about the list, or maybe you found out about the list, but you didn't. I don't know. Maybe you're right. I don't know. But that bulliness was from the phone call that we had that day. Whenever I told you, constructive criticism about what I felt you could have done differently.
Okay. So
that's how I felt anyways.
Right. Okay. So when you continue to ask me questions about
that was before the list.
Yes, this is before the list.
Okay, because I remember I had just started YouTube and I already had a mentor telling me a bunch of different things. Right. And then I was watching tutorials and different things on other YouTube channels teaching you how to do things in different strategies. I was asking you, what do you do and why do you do it this way, so I could learn. I was brand new to YouTube, honey. I was looking at you as a mentor.
Correct.
Okay.
Did you ever mention that in any of your videos?
You told me never to say your name again.
This was before the list.
I don't know. No, I don't know. I have no idea. Probably not.
No. So
because you would not help me. You didn't help me, honey. Okay. I was asking for advice and suggestions on what I could do and what I should do. I even asked you if you wanted to, sync up together and coordinate together and, try to come up with a plan on how we're going to succeed. But you took it the wrong way. You said,
what? But why I have my channel.
Yes.
And you have your channel.
Yes.
You had already started memberships. We started talking about paid memberships. Yes, you did. Okay. You asked me why I didn't have paid memberships yet. I said, I don't know what I want to put in my memberships.
Well, that makes sense.
And you explained to me that you hadn't even actually done anything with your memberships.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't.
Okay. So that was my first red flag. To me, I felt you were literally getting paid for paid memberships, but you weren't giving them anything extra.
That's not my fault that they joined. I clicked admin and I was testing out the features and I left the page. I put in a membership of like $4.99 and
Oh, I just wanted everybody to know as I'm drinking this, it's not a Truly or anything.
Nobody cares what you're drinking, honey.
Oh, I do.
So anyways, like I said, so I was goofing around trying to figure things out. And remember, I had only been on YouTube, 2-3 months at that point. I had just gotten monetized. I didn't know what was going on, guys. And I was not confident in what I was doing because one YouTuber had all this drama. This other YouTuber had some drama, and this other person's sharing too much information. And I had to watch what I was saying because I was being told I was copying this other YouTuber. And then this other YouTuber was telling me, oh, you're not giving me credit. And this other YouTuber's like, she's just blah, 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 blah. She don't even have a penny list. I mean, you're not the only YouTuber that was coming at me. And I just was not dealing with it.
Okay.
To tell you the truth.
Right. So let's back up. When you talked about you were trying to get us to join, and that is 100% correct.
Yeah. No, you
wanted us to
we could coordinate what we were doing, maybe offer different things so we could have the same subscribers. We could, come together as a community and try to figure out what niche what area of the niche we could do. We could, we could do anything. I think outside the box. I'm not the type of person that says life happens to me. I make life happen the way I want it to, or I'm not a part of it. That's how I feel. That's how I live my life every single day. Okay. If it's not positive, I try not to even be around it.
Okay. And yes. So again, when you were asking all of these questions, so you requested to do a live video on my channel multiple times, and I didn't let you. I know that upset you, but
No, it's fine.
okay. So then, as we talked about memberships, I expressed that I did not want to have just willy-nilly memberships. I wanted them to actually provide information. At that point, you were trying to convince me to make my memberships the same as your memberships. You just said it.
No, I didn't say hold on. I think that's where your miscommunications and my miscommunications coming from. I said we could try to figure out a way to coordinate our memberships to where we weren't offering the same, like in my mind, I was thinking that we wouldn't offer the same thing so we could still have the same subscribers and the same members. Because ideally, in a business sense of things, realistically, we're supposed to have the same viewers. In all reality, me and you are, because we have the similar content. And
not necessarily.
It's just, I said similar. It's in the same niche. Yeah. So it would be better business to figure out how you could have your cake and eat it too, to have both aspects of things. And it would be better for the community if we were giving out different information, or if we were, coordinate. I don't know what I was thinking.
So, and I just want to make sure Xavier's saying, "Oh my, this is messy. I feel like these two didn't need to go public with this together." So I want to make sure.
Last time I didn't. She blasted random screenshots all over the internet. So no, we're going live.
Yeah, I still have all those text messages. They weren't random.
That's wonderful.
Well,
I moved on.
And I haven't.
Oh, I'm sorry. You haven't.
No, I haven't.
I'm sorry. It's time to move on, honey. That's why I'm here. We need to move on.
I agree. You need to move on. Thank you. So when
did you just say you?
Correct.
I don't have the saved text messages. Why do I need to move on?
Oh, I had to go back and find them so that I could actually give the whole story of how this started, and that you admitted you sent my list to Krista. You admitted you sent it to a couple other people.
I never lied about that, honey.
Okay, but other people, you did not express that to anybody. You then went on to say, okay, it's okay. We don't need to talk about the list. Okay, we don't need to talk about it. Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
I communicated that to the people that asked. They DM'd me. They asked. I put a statement out, and I was done with it.
Okay, I didn't even realize you'd put a statement out.
Do you want to know how I got your list?
Absolutely, I would love.
Did I break into your house and steal it? Were you sleeping?
Did I?
This is me being funny. Just FYI, y'all.
Yeah. What? No. As I said in the messages back then, my main concern was you distributed it to the biggest YouTuber, and you admitted
we were both friends with her. Why does that matter?
Did I send my list to her?
I don't know what you sent her.
No, I didn't send my list to her. Why would I send my list to a YouTuber that doesn't do remodels?
She does do remodels. She's done remodels plenty of times.
She's done.
Hold on. Two. Let me tell exactly what happened. Okay. So, yes, I'm on YouTube. I had just started YouTube not long, and I had people, subscribers, more than one. I remember 3, maybe 4, sent me lists from you that they said they paid $50 for this list, and they were mad. Okay, I don't know why they didn't come to you. I told them to go back to you. I said, I'm sorry, but this is what she said that she was going to give you. Yes, it sucks. I'm sorry, whatever. So what I said, this is just how it happened.
Okay.
One gave me a typed out list, and it did include everything that you said on it. It had the research that you did, and it had a handful of items. And I was like, I'm sorry, or whatever. And then a second person came to me, and then it was the one with all the E's everywhere and all that stuff. It was like a big long list that you already typed.
That was the only one I released.
This other person said they got it early, and like early when you first sold it, and this other person got it this one later on. So it was like two different lists. One was typed out, one with the E's all over it and junk everywhere, that way.
The only one I released was with the E's all over it, because I took the list that was given to me that was store specific, and I then updated all the descriptions so that people would understand what it was if they hadn't been in retail. And then, yes, I covered it. I made that list up. I added all the other items that I had gotten that weren't on the list. So, yes.
Oh, that's good.
That's only.
Well, anyways, so that had sat on my computer for months, several months. And I was told that I could, I had so many phone calls with that person. And I'm trying to think of like exactly how I was manipulated, or, put in the situation to where I felt like I needed to contribute. I needed to contribute because so much was given to me from that person. I said, I don't have anything. This is all that I have, and it's from E. And I gave it to her. I said, this is all that I have, and it came from E. I gave her your name. I gave her the source. I credited you for all of it. And I just forwarded her what I had.
Okay.
That was it.
I
never gave it to a member. I never gave it to a subscriber. I never gave it to anyone but that one person. You can even ask my admins. I didn't even give it to my admins. They don't have it to this day. They don't have it. And you didn't even pick up the phone and ask me about it. You just started going crazy.
I have all your messages.
You text messaged me, and I don't communicate well during text message.
I want proof. I don't communicate through somebody saying stuff and then saying something else.
You want proof from what? What do you want proof from? I have emails and text messages.
I wanted proof
and stuff.
Right. Okay.
But I wanted proof. But that's the thing. At the time, I was not going to give out subscribers' information and names because at the time you were kicking people out. That is the proof that you were asking for. You were going to kick them out. You were going to, do things like that. And I don't do that.
Oh, no. I wanted proof from you that you took my list and gave it to Krista. That's what
you already have proof. She gave it to you, and I admitted to it.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
I've never once lied about anything. Not once. You already knew that she gave it to you. She told you that.
Okay. So
that's how you found out about it.
So no, I had found out about it earlier, but I didn't have proof. And Krista gave me proof.
Hold on, wait a minute. So she did something with the list? Are you saying she didn't?
Subscribers, you have to, again, you said a lot of people watched both of us.
Yeah.
You think people weren't running to me too?
I don't know. I mean, it was a lack of judgment. I didn't know who I got in bed with. I didn't know anything. Like I said, I was brand new to YouTube.
Okay.
So I just wanted to network. I wanted to be friends. I wanted to help people. That was it. That's the whole reason why I ever did anything I've ever done, is to help people.
But let me make sure.
Okay.
You never told me that you were manipulated into sending this list. You want
you know who we're talking about.
Yes, she's on the chat.
Okay.
So yes, I know who you're talking about. But you said it again as far as, and you said it in your message, I get it. You wanted to make friends. You wanted to network. I agree.
Yes.
Did I take anybody's information so that I could network, or did I use my own?
Dollar Generals? Yes. Yeah, that's another thing. Everything that we sell, everything that we make money off of is Dollar General's proprietary information.
So Dollar General came up with Remodel Recon. Do they own my Remodel Recon videos?
That's not the point.
That is the point.
In it is.
The facts in it tell me how is now somebody distributing the penny list publicly and it's coming straight from Dollar General? Yes, but people should still give credit to whoever it came from. You agree? If they got it from another channel, I mean. Not in regards to us.
No, hold on. Let me ask this question. You're saying that if I were to post the Dollar General penny list, I should say Christy's Connections. I got this list from Christy's Connections. Make sure to go to her channel. That's what you're saying.
Okay.
No, I'm asking the question. Yes or no?
Yes. You don't have to say go to her channel. Obviously, though, would you post the list and pretend you got it on your own?
Everybody else does, though. That's the thing. Everybody else, and this is the society that we live in. All the other YouTubers that post these, penny lists get it from 2 or 3 sources, and you can tell because it's the same stuff over and over and over, right after each other, and things like that.
So and that's where I'm different than you. I'm not gonna regurgitate. No. I make up my own stuff.
No, I'm not different. I mean, hold on.
You're saying it's okay.
No, I'm not. You're not listening to me. What I'm saying is that's what everybody else does. And right. I'm not saying that that's right. I'm just saying that is how the community has been moving forward. And that is why the feud is here between a bunch of different YouTubers in this niche. So what I'm trying to say is I would love to be able to give you credit whenever you come up with something. Okay. I would love to be able to do that. And if you give me permission, I will do that on my channel. Do you give me permission?
Well, we got to get through this talk before I give you my permission.
Okay. So, okay, let me talk. Hold on. I'm going to give you what you want right now, okay? Because I know what you want. I mean, this is the main thing whenever in our text messages, what you wanted. You want me to give credit where credit is due. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay. So let's go back to the conversation that we had. That one, I only remember one long phone call. It was like an hour or 2 hours. Remember that?
There were multiple calls, about 5. But yes, I remember the very long one. Correct.
Okay. Anyways, so the main conversation that I had with you that I really, 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 truly, deeply feel bad about, because in hindsight, I went to another YouTuber and I asked that person, I said, do you think that this sounds mean or like I'm a bully? Because at the time, I didn't know you knew about the list whenever you first said the word bully. And so I was still communicating with that person. And they said, well, did she ask you for advice about her channel? And I was like, oh, shoot, no, she didn't. And so my perception and my headspace at the time changed. I mean, yes, I was rude. I was definitely rude to you, and I'm sorry that I was rude to you on that phone call, after remembering the way it actually went down. Maybe I was a bully. I'm so sorry if you felt that way.
Well, I don't like the word bully, honestly.
You used the word bully.
Well, okay. But I don't like to use. I think it gets thrown around too much.
Okay.
I think people get picked on. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
But
we can say mean girl because you said mean girl too.
That's fine. That's
okay.
fine. So,
and plus, I haven't watched that video since whenever it first happened. So
I agree. I watched it last night.
Oh, you did?
I did, but I don't know.
So you're amped up because I'm only using my memory, and I will tell you this right now. What?
Am I amped up?
Oh no, I'm sorry. You were looking around, but no, I'm just saying.
Right here.
If I were to watch that, I would be so amped up. But I have to. First, I need to tell y'all something. I have not took my antidepressant in 3 days, and I was taking like different medications a couple different times, and I actually started losing memory because of one of the medications. So, hopefully I remember everything the way that it's supposed to be, or the way that it was.
Okay.
But anyways, I may get amped up. I'm just saying.
That's okay. I was amped up yesterday.
Oh, okay, good.
Right? So now
I've
calmed down.
Okay, let's go
it's okay.
Yeah, let's get back to it. Because I get off topic all the time. Okay. So let me say. Well, I was gonna give you what you wanted. So back to that conversation. Guys, I want to tell everybody here that easy penny shopping, which I cannot say that now, but that's a brilliant change in name, honey. You did a really good job doing that. But at the time it was E Steals and Deals. I still call her that. So sorry.
It was Deals and Steals, and that's why I changed my name. It's because everybody got it wrong. But proceed.
Oh, sorry. But anyway, so I was watching her when she first came out. Okay. I was #1 fan. I was there. I loved her like forever. Like it was like the best thing in the world. And I was watching other YouTubers, and I was watching a lot of the drama between back then. There was a lot of drama and stuff. So anyways,
this isn't you. This is Rachel.
Rachel
says E steals your deals more like it.
Rachel Morgan?
Yes. So
hold on. Rachel, you be nice.
Would you repeat yourself that who fell in love with me as a YouTuber?
Me. I fell in love with you.
Okay.
I've never said I didn't.
Okay. And why did you? And you said, I was new. I was in my basement. I didn't have good lighting. I didn't have
good lighting.
I didn't have a fancy phone.
And quality wasn't as good.
Right. And so
I told that we went over all of that on the phone. They don't have to know. They already know.
But I want Rachel. Rachel seems to think I'm stealing something. What am I stealing?
Yeah, that is between you and Rachel. Rachel, if one of my subscribers doesn't like you, that's between you and her, not me.
Right, but
Rachel, you be nice.
No, but for you, Country Couponer, is this about me stealing anything?
I don't think you've stolen anything. Have I? Have you?
Is this anything to do with me stealing?
What Rachel says has nothing to do with me or you.
I know, but as you're, you obviously, she respects you. She respects your opinion.
She just loves me.
Okay. So do you feel that E's Deals and Steals, I was stealing anything from any other YouTuber when I was
that's what we're doing here. I get it. No, no, you weren't stealing. I don't think you were stealing anything from anybody. You were doing your own thing, honey. You were the only one doing remodels other than Sade.
Right.
But that's because all these high-powered members from other channels were telling people not to do it, and were encouraging people to keep it a secret. Remember, that was a really big deal back then.
Say that again. I missed it. I'm sorry.
You weren't. You were not, you've never been pressured not to post remodels in your YouTube career?
Yes, actually, that was what I was trying to get to on the memberships. You asked that I not give out my remodel hauls with UPCs and visuals for free. You tried to convince me to make a $1.99 group so that people would have to pay for that.
That is a good idea. I mean, it was a good idea because, I think it's a good idea because of all the pressure I had at the time from other YouTubers and members and subscribers bashing me. You have no idea what I went through. I was giving out Dollar General remodel locations for free on my channel. Did you know that? Did you see that?
No, you told me you gave out remodel locations for free, so that would get you a big following to start with.
And that was my strategy. Yes.
Yes, you told me that.
And I would have still continued to do it even later. But I was told I should not do it. I was told that so many people would come after me. My personal location and remodels were blasted all over Facebook. I mean, I had retaliation from all sides of the equation here.
Right, but didn't you release it publicly?
Release what?
The locations. Is that what you're saying? You got whatever. People came at you because of that?
Yes. People came at me because of that. And they came at me because I was giving too much information out. And I was like, how am I giving out too much information? What was that?
What? I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. So, and that's okay. So, yeah, you released that stuff. I did know you got grief about that. I remember.
You did?
I think you told me. Yes, I think you told me.
Okay.
And so, okay. And again, I'm going to go back to, I understand you getting grief for that, but how does that equal you trying to push me to make my memberships link up with yours? And you told me just so they have to pay something. Why would you ask me to stop sharing my most watched videos, which are my remodel hauls, which were also you watched my remodel hauls. Those were my most popular videos. So why would you ask me to start charging people for them?
Because another YouTuber told me that was the best strategy. Because that was the best way to keep a close-knit community that were only serious about it and not have so many people at a remodel. You know, there's 50 to 30 people at remodels now. 2 years ago or a year ago, whenever we were doing this, there was only 12 in my area anyways.
Oh no, when I started, there were 20 to 40 people. I mean, lots of videos I have. It all.
Oh my gosh.
There were a lot of people doing remodels before I started talking about it. Before Sade started talking about it. Absolutely.
Wow.
It just depended on what area you were in.
Yeah.
So do you understand just my point on that? I felt you didn't have the right to tell me to charge people.
No,
That's my decision.
I understand your point. But at the time, you also said you did not know what you were going to do with the membership. And I was trying to help come up with a solution and try to integrate the community in a positive way. Like try to help each other and help. I don't know. The whole point of that conversation was trying to not have people choose sides, and eventually that's what you required them to do. That was the whole point of that conversation.
Okay. I didn't ask people to choose sides until the list. So let's back up. Okay.
But the reality is nobody's going to pay for your membership and my membership. That is reality. People aren't going to pay for two different.
Exactly.
What?
Yes.
Okay, that was reality in my head way before the list, honey. From the moment I met you, I think ahead every day. I think the future every day. I think 5 years from now. I don't think about what's happening at this moment, at this time. Y'all get out of here! I'm on the live. Sorry.
So, and you mentioned, to keep the community together, and I guess I am a little confused by that.
Shut the door now.
Are there other YouTubers that have lined up their memberships?
That was that was a strategy that was presented from another YouTuber, and I thought it was brilliant. And I looked at other niches, and they've done similar things. They'll have like a seminar, and then they'll have these docs from someone else or whatever. I mean, no, I was trying to think outside the box, and I was trying to make, America great. I was trying to think outside the box, and I was trying to make it profitable for everyone, because YouTube is a business.
Right. But you get to run your channel the way you want to. I didn't come to you and tell you to stop giving out locations for free. Correct? Did I say, oh my gosh, stop?
Maybe I should have let you talk more on that conversation, because I didn't tell you anything, right? We were having an open conversation like we are now, right?
Right. This is
okay. No, I didn't. I wish you would have given me advice. That's why I was talking to you then. I wanted advice. Get out of here. I am live. Go. Get out. Sorry.
Okay. So, right. I understand that you needed advice, but you were also, you were already getting advice from the top YouTuber at the time.
That is my point. Okay. That's where my mindset was. I only got advice from one person. I like to diversify and analyze and try to figure out the best strategy, not just take advice from one person.
Understand. Okay. So, again, being separate channels, why would we now, doing videos together is one thing, doing whatever, but why would you push so hard for me to charge at least $1.99? You literally said we'll only get like 60 cents from it for YouTube, but at least they're paying something.
Because I was told that we were not supposed to be putting anything on YouTube about remodels, that we were going to have so many people bashing us and all this stuff. Like I was literally told this. And then I saw it in the YouTube channels, in the Facebook groups, about people bashing me. So I was trying to find a solution, and for some reason, I was just assuming you had the same problem sometimes. I don't know. Maybe you don't. Maybe I just tried to network too hard. I tried to, help. I don't know. I was trying to make it myself. I was struggling.
Okay. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Do you see where I, again, yes, you were 6 months in. I was a year in.
Was it 6 months?
I don't know. I'm estimating. I
think it was 3 months. I think it was close to 3 months, wasn't it? Was it in November?
I'm not. This was before the list, so I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So you said you started in July?
July 18th. And I got monetized in August.
Okay.
I got my first check in September.
Okay. So it would have been somewhere between September and December.
I know it was after I monetized, because I didn't tell anybody I didn't communicate with anybody publicly on YouTube until after I was monetized.
Right. Okay. So again, and this maybe okay, we're probably beating a dead horse here. I think we are going to have to agree
You
to
want to
disagree.
know why I suggested that we put all the remodel information into a paid membership, even something that anybody could actually afford, $1.99, because I think that's the lowest that they could do. You're asking me why I felt we should do that. Is that what you're asking?
It was not all the remodel information. You asked me specifically not to do my public hauls and give you PCs and visuals, which is exactly how you learned. I felt that was very hypocritical.
I
You
understand.
see?
So, yes, because I was specifically told that that is what the main members of someone else's group did not like at the time, and they were going to come after me, and they could not, stand up for me if I did it, and I do it anyways. But anyways, so yes, I was told that so many people hated me because I was doing this, and that I should put it in a secluded group and only the members should do it, and that was what but I was like, who cares? But then y'all were telling me that there's already so many people at remodels up north and blah blah blah, and because there's not that many down here in the south, and we weren't having problems. We don't have fights. We're not, things don't happen where I'm from. Like, I don't see the things that other people complain about, if that makes sense. But
Oh
anyways,
yeah,
yeah,
it's
I was
based on the
told
remodel.
that this is probably something we should do for the community to keep all the old school people that have been doing remodels for 5-6 years or whatever happy. That's what I was told.
Okay.
And so that was in my head at that time whenever I had the conversation with you. But now we've done blowed it out of the water. Everybody knows everything now. So I don't care anymore.
No, and that's I want it. I want it out in the open. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
So
But
you
if I knew you would have stand up to me with me, if you would have stand up tall with me, we could have fought it together. That's my point. But we didn't have enough conversations for me to actually communicate what I was going through at the time. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I knew nothing about
because
you
you don't
acted
know
like
anything
everything
about
was
me.
perfect.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
didn't, all you did was ask me questions about my ideas for my channel, what my goals were on my channel, what I was going to do for my memberships. Do you see how
And
these questions seemed a
yeah, and
little
I was waiting
invasive?
for you to ask me what my goals were, what I wanted to do, where I wanted to go, and you never did. It goes both ways, honey. I was trying to be nice and friendly and learn and, all of that. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay.
I mean, and I wanted to come up with a strategy where we could be friends and move forward in a positive direction because, and I'm just going to tell you this, there was a YouTuber, a person that told me, I've never had anyone contact me as much as they have about you and your channel. I've watched you, you're going to make it. I had that support. I had my peacock feathers were flying. I knew I was going to make it. They told me I had to have thick skin. They told me what I had to do to make it in YouTube. And I took their advice, and it was all true. Everything that they said. And so I had confidence in what I was doing. I didn't know how you felt because you barely even talked. You know what I mean?
Do you realize why? Because I didn't know you, because you were just
Right.
me asking me everything about what I wanted to do. I'm not going to advertise to other YouTubers what my ideas are.
I understand. But
I,
but remember just imagine, who is your favorite YouTuber? Just name
uh,
it.
myself.
You watch your own videos?
Hell no. I have to, I turn the
No,
volume down when I edit them. My favorite YouTubers, I mean, honestly, I don't watch other penny shoppers. Okay.
Right. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be a penny shop. Anybody.
I love one
Off
cute,
the top of your head.
One cute couponer. I love.
Okay, stop. Hold on, stop.
Yep.
So one cute couponer, is that the OCC gang?
I don't even watch much because she's not in DG.
One cute coupon OCC gang. Yes, the OCC gang. She's your favorite. You know her slogan.
Yeah, I mean, I like her, but
you know, like she dances and she had the OCC gang or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right. But
yeah. Okay. Anyways,
I found her a few months ago. Yes.
Okay, so let's just say you talked to the OCC lady. What's her name?
I don't know because one cute couponer. I don't know her real name.
You talked to the one cute couponer for the first time. You know everything about her. You know everything about her life. You know everything about that she has, you know, sisters and cousins, and you know she goes to Walgreens. You know she does this. You know her dad died. You know all these things about this person. You're so excited to meet them, and you talk to them like you know them. Just imagine if you were one cute couponer and you were talking to her like you knew everything about her. But in flip reality, she doesn't know anything about you. How do you think you would act? I mean, I'm just saying, put yourself in that situation.
Okay.
And I know what you're talking about because these people do it to me nowadays.
Okay.
Because when people watch you on YouTube, they think they know you. You know what I mean?
Yes. And so
they think they know everything about you. They know you. But in all reality, I'm like, you're a stranger. I've been in that situation, you know, now I'm at now, you know what I mean?
Right. But if I was talking to the one cute couponer as a fan, that would be one thing. Not
but you have to understand, I was a fan. I understand. Yes, I was you know, your competition at the time, but I didn't look at you as a competition. I did. I had two different minds going. I had I'm in love with this person. She is my, you know, I want her to be my mentor. And then I had this other, you know, thing. Oh my gosh, if I don't become friends with her, I'm never going to make it in YouTube type thing. You know what I mean? I had the business and then I had this.
Okay, you're not talking about me. You're talking about a different YouTuber. Because I was not.
I'm talking about you.
I was not big. So
no, you were big. You had like 3,000 or 4,000 subscribers. You were big.
Okay.
And I only had like 1,000. You were big. You were the biggest there was in remodels.
Okay.
In remodels.
Right. I was giving out the most info. I was giving out the most. Okay.
Yes.
So
you, anyways, let's just say, okay, I was the biggest fan. I mean, I was a fan. You gave me inspiration to be a YouTuber.
Right. You told me
that. You gave me inspiration to be a YouTuber. And then my friend, which is almost like my cousin, but not really by marriage, but whatever. The tattoo couponer, she gave me the courage to do YouTube. So you gave me the inspiration. She gave me the courage, came together and made me.
Okay. Now, glad you brought that up too, because you spoke with me about the tattooed couponer.
Oh, did I?
Yes, you did. And you talked about how you guys were good friends, and she did. She gave you the courage. She also came into a couple of your videos to help.
Yeah.
And then you expressed that you were no longer friends, and you thought it was because she was jealous because you got more subscribers.
Oh, yeah. That only lasted like a month or two, but we moved on.
I see the tattooed couponer is in the chat.
Oh, she is? Hey, honey.
Yes. So I just want to make sure, again, I mean, you guys obviously know each other from real life.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You had a falling out. Okay. It
Yeah.
happens. But I don't feel she knows this whole story either. So I don't. Okay.
No, probably. I don't. Well, no, I probably told her. I don't know. It depends on where we were at that time. What did
Okay.
she say? Hey, honey.
I don't know. I just saw all caps tattooed couponer. Okay. So we've covered that. We've covered that. Okay. What YouTubers have you given credit to?
Anybody that comes up with anything like a glitch or I mainly only do credit for glitches if I repost a glitch. Why?
Well, I'm wondering if you do give credit to other YouTubers.
Oh, of course. Yeah. All
Okay.
the glitch videos, anytime I get a glitch from anyone, I always that's the thing. I stopped reposting stuff a long time ago. I always do in-store videos. I don't repost anything.
You go in and get the deal.
I go in and
then
actually
get the credit.
show what it's like. Yes.
Right.
And then I communicate, hey, so and so, did this glitch, go watch this video. I actually refer people to other YouTube channels all the time. I'll post their link and pin it underneath the comments. And I will be happy to do that for you. But hold on. This is something I need to talk to you about. I cannot watch your videos. We're going to need to start communicating directly if we choose to be cool with each other. You know what I mean? Because I can't.
I feel like the time for credit has passed. Do you see what I'm saying?
You're saying that I should say that I should give you credit for my entire channel. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, the credit should have been when you started.
I did. You're asking me, have I ever mentioned before you called me a bully? I said your name all the time. On every live, I'm like, E Stills and Deals found this. Even in my videos, like, oh my gosh, E found this. I got one too. I literally screamed your name all the time. You just weren't watching my videos.
Correct. Because I'm trying to, I don't have enough time in the day. Okay.
Right. And I get it. Yeah.
And I try not to watch others because I don't want to pick up. I want to be me. And once you watch somebody so much,
it is.
You can catch yourself.
I'll tell you this. So I did not know about something that you do need credit for. And I'll say it on my channel, that I did not know that Brown Dot and Purple Dot were going at remodels. I had people tell me that it was going like a week or so prior, or like 1 week prior. And I was like, really? Wow, maybe it's just store specific or whatever. Or maybe it was an old item, because I always have to verify whenever people tell me stuff. And I just couldn't verify it. And I was doing something. I don't know. I was busy that week. But anyways, you came out and you told the whole world that Brown Dot and Red Dot pennied. You were so excited. You went back the next day, right? I watched that video. And that's whenever, but keep in mind, I had already unsubscribed from your channel, long time ago. But anyways, somebody told me, and it came up, like I have 4 different YouTube channels. So I switch between different YouTube channels whenever I'm doing different things. But, anyways, it popped up. I was like, oh my gosh, it really is going. And I was so excited. And you had told the whole world. And I was like, that is awesome. And then it was like a week or 2 before I even had a remodel in my area, and it was going, and I was so excited. But the whole point of me telling you that is because I watched the video and you go, I've been wanting these baskets or something. And I was like, I've been wanting that basket. And if I was in that situation and I was at a basket, I would say the exact same thing you just said. Does that make sense?
Right.
So I don't, when I'm in similar situations as other YouTubers, I emulate, not, I want to say emulate, but I think about them, you know, because they're in my head. And so,
Right.
I stopped watching anybody that shops in store from YouTubing. But like I said, I don't have any resources. You are my resource. You are my resource. Christy's Connections is my resource. Rollout Savings. Sometimes they'll have stuff that's different, and there is a Telegram group that says something like Dollar General Penny List or DG Penny. I don't know what it is, but they'll come out with stuff before Christy. Sometimes I have a variety of different public resources.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yes, so like I said, I do. Well, I used to use you as a resource all the time. Yeah. Yeah, and I did give you credit then. But the moment you told me I've legally contacted blah, 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 and I legally request that you never say my name again, I never said your name again.
Yes, I said to keep my name out of your mouth. That's right.
You said something about legal, so I was just like, fine.
Well, that was in regards to removing my watermarks.
Okay.
That's why I brought
You
in
just
legal.
you told me not to say your name again, so I did not say your name again.
Fair
But
enough.
if we're going to clear things up, I don't have a problem giving you credit.
Yeah.
But like I said, I need a different format of information though. The thing is, I have problems because I don't know everything. I have to go in the store and scan everything because I don't watch your channel. Since I don't watch your channel, I don't know everything, and my admins and the other people will not tell me. They won't watch your videos and then tell me what you say. I don't have anybody to do that for me.
Okay. But Donna is a top commenter and has been watching
That's
me from
awesome.
the beginning.
Okay.
So
she might act, well, she probably
I
did
find
love
it
you.
hard to believe that she's working for you as a contractor, but she's not telling you anything. She's watching on my videos.
We're not friends, honey. She's a contracted employee. I don't have conversations with her.
Oh, okay.
Do you think we have conversations? No.
I don't know. I have contractors and I talk to them because they're my contractors.
I don't. Not about anything. We don't.
Okay.
We've had like 3 or 4 in my perception of all that runs together, but we haven't had many like conversations together. When I onboarded her, we had a video conference, and I mean, she's real like legit, like, I understand why I need to do this. I understand, I understand this, blah, blah, blah. And she's really good worker. I mean, she does everything I've ever asked. She's learned new technology and things. But she's a human being. She's a penny shopper just like everybody else. She's in groups. She follows other YouTubers. But I mean, I don't know. It's either, does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
She told me, which this is in text. I haven't picked up the phone. I haven't talked to her, since all this went on. She told me that she won something from Super Sunday Sweep. She told me that at some point in time she was in that. She won something.
Yes, it was April 16th of 2022.
Yeah. Yep. So April 16th, 2022, she won something from them.
Correct.
And she said, just give me a remodel location instead.
Okay. And yes, then she became a paid member.
So she was in there. Did she actually pay anything?
Yes, ma'am.
Or was it the winning?
She won, and then she became a paid member.
So you have to win in order to be a paid member, or no?
No.
Okay.
She won, and then she
They
became
used the winnings to pay for the membership.
one. I don't know.
Okay.
This was before Carrie and I had teamed up. Okay.
Yeah.
We were not. I mean, we were talking and remodeling, but I was not part of remodel locations. I mean, that was okay. So no, she won a contest or a drawing on April 16th, 22.
April, okay. May.
So then she became a paid member the following month.
Okay. And what information did she get through the paid membership?
Remodel locations.
From visuals. Where? Just her location, right? It wasn't the whole United States. She said it was just her state.
I believe it was Southern. I don't know where she is. I think she's
Georgia, I think.
I was going to say Georgia or Louisiana.
Yeah. Yes. One of those, yeah.
Yes.
So she got that. Okay.
Yes. And that was only until August of 22. But then the concern was, so she was still in the private Telegram and the private Facebook group of Super Sunday Sweep.
Oh, okay.
Up until literally 2 days ago.
Well, that's not nice. Y'all kicked her out?
I didn't kick her out. She wasn't supposed to still be in there because she wasn't a paid member.
Oh,
do you see what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
And Carrie wanted
it's a lot trying to keep up with the paid people and external stuff.
Yes.
So that's fine. I mean, who cares? I don't care.
No, that's where the purple clover came from. As far as
y'all posted it in there?
That's what yes.
Oh.
So that's why, yes, I used my husband's account and I asked you, how'd you know to scan purple clover? Because I was trying to find out.
You were catfishing me. You were catfishing me.
It's the only time I've done it, and I showed everybody the message. I'm too honest. But I wanted to know, did you, because I had just released that information the week before.
Really?
Publicly.
So, hold on. When brown dot and red dot went, are you telling me purple clover did not go?
I did not know about purple clover either. No.
Well, did you know about the rugs going?
Yes.
The smart rugs?
Yes.
When exactly did you find out about those? Because I kept that a secret in my group.
Oh, I was literally in a remodel and a lady scanned the rugs and said, these are a penny. That was back in, it would have been Mother's Day weekend.
How do you even know this stuff? Shoot, I got to go back and look. Is there any of my members in here? When did I post that? It was Mother's Day. Was it Mother's Day? Yes.
Because so I didn't actually get rugs, that remodel. I saw somebody else get rugs.
Oh my gosh.
And she came
I
up.
saw something before you did. You're telling me that? Because I posted it for my members.
No.
And nobody told you?
No.
Oh my gosh. That is I mean, it sucks, but I wish we could have been able to communicate with it.
Yeah, I don't want people. I mean, if somebody would have told me, and I always ask, where did it come from?
Yeah.
If somebody would have told me that, then I would have given credit. But no, I was actually just in store. And one of the shoppers.
Yeah.
I don't know if she had already found it before the remodel. But she comes up to me and she's like, rugs are going now.
You're not going to believe me. But when I found out about the rugs, it was another shopper. And she said, my cousin works here. These are going to be a penny, but I just had back surgery, or I don't know what she said. I'm not getting them. You can get them. I'm like, no, what? And she was like, yeah, these were 50% off yesterday. I scanned it. It was a penny. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
So I was
no.
so excited. But
No.
so that is something, that's why I wanted to talk to you and like try to figure out, what are we going to keep secrets? What are we going to publicly post? What are we going to keep with memberships? Like, those are things that I don't want to have to watch over my shoulder or think that I have something that nobody else has, or whatever. I mean, that's why I thought it would be great for us to team up together. So we wouldn't have these, oh, she stole this, she got this, she knew about this, but whatever. You know what I mean?
But do you
All this thing never would have happened if we were communicating together.
right, but let's look at history of people that have teamed up.
But I'm not that person. And we're Christians.
But you think there
Right?
aren't Christians that aren't good people sometimes?
Well, that's when you put them in their place.
Okay.
Or
But
communicate.
and again, I was new. I didn't have any I liked my channel. I was shocked that I even had what I had. I didn't feel like I needed to team up with anybody. I
I
didn't
know.
want.
And I didn't have much. And I felt like it would have been a great idea. I mean, it would have been great for me if I teamed up. You know that. You know,
Right,
not only having 1,000 subscribers and you having 5,000, it was a big deal to me.
right, but you got so much more from being on Krista's videos. She promoted the shit out of you.
I was only on one, wasn't I? Or no, two. I was on two. And I gained 145 subscribers, honey.
That's more than what you would have got from me. You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
know if that's true.
But okay, regardless. Okay. So I want to make sure to Rachel, I just want Rachel to contact me because Rachel,
Rachel Morgan?
yes, I
Rachel,
apologize.
what's on?
I don't know.
Hold on. What is Krista saying? That's a liar. What is she saying?
I don't know because I haven't been following these. I definitely want to. Okay, yeah. Wait. Nikki, why are you saying sorry, E? Hold on a second. Nikki, what'd you say? What's happening?
Krista, I'm truly sorry. E is not obligated to work with her or me or anyone else. Are you still good with Krista? Are you and her still okay?
Yeah, we're okay.
Okay, good.
Yeah. I support everybody.
Okay, cool.
No matter what point in their life they are. We all have struggles. We all have demons that we fight. I made it very clear from the very beginning that I will probably talk about things that some people maybe don't want to talk about, but that's me. And so, yes, I still try to support Krista because Krista is where I learned. And I want Krista to get back to the old Krista.
Me too. I do too, honey.
And I think Krista wants to get back to the old Krista.
I saw a change because I did watch like one of her last videos.
Yes. So, anyways, do we talk? No. She'll pop on my live. I'll pop on her live. We support each other as YouTubers. Okay. But Rachel, Rachel, I don't know. Okay. First of all, Rachel, I'm sorry. I don't mean this to sound rude. I don't know who Rachel Morgan is.
Okay.
I do not know who she is. Again, I don't know, 3 years of this, I know a number of names of people that I consistently see, but I have not seen that name. I don't remember that name. I don't know why she's upset with me. So I would love to talk with her.
I don't see Rachel in our comments. Did you block her?
No, she's right here, Rachel Morgan. She said I ripped her off. I stole from her.
Honey, I'm in the comments. I don't see Rachel Morgan at all. I see none of your business. I see.
No, you need to scroll. Rachel
Down or
Morgan,
up?
I was your paid member. Rachel Morgan, I already said this isn't about CC at all. I'm not sure if she's referring to you or
No,
Krista.
my subscribers call me CC. And I'm like, they should be calling me TCC or something like that.
Okay. So Rachel said the E steals your deals, more like it.
Hold on, let me look.
And I'm trying to, it's far up there. I'm trying to figure out.
I see Jen, I am. Wow, no TV subscription needed. That's the very first one. Do you see that?
Oh, wait, I didn't go all the way. Oh my gosh, there's a lot. Hold on. I can't. Amit, let me see when I first see her pop up. Because my son came down to tell me that Rachel was saying some ridiculous stuff. And that's why I looked. So I'm looking, I'm trying to see when she started saying. Anyways, okay. At 9:23 is the first one, but I don't know how far.
Oh,
Rachel,
hold on. Rachel just commented. She said, I'm here, E. I'll send it to you gladly. So,
okay.
Rachel, we're going to try to be nice people, okay, honey?
It's up. If she's upset with me, I want to make it right because I'm not sure what she's talking about. So
well, I love Rachel. She's came over to my side, but we are not going to have sides anymore, guys. So y'all hash it out. It's over with.
yes, morning coffee. Okay, so Rachel, you are welcome to text me 217-260-2619. Let me know what went down. Refresh my memory. I'm not saying nothing happened, but I haven't seen your name. It's not on my radar, so I don't remember what this is about. Okay? Okay. Oh, is Lori on here too? Oh, is it Miss Lori from Georgia? Okay. Oh gosh, that's my next video. I probably don't want to read that off. Okay.
Take notes. I don't take notes. Nothing.
Well, I want to make sure that I cover it so that we can squash it. Okay.
Okay. Wash it.
Okay. It is Lori. Hello, Lori. Okay. So I asked you about the other YouTubers. Okay. So we talked about the remodel recon videos.
Mm-hmm. What about it?
So where did you first learn about remodel recon videos?
I learned everything from your channel. Everything.
Okay. Thank you, Jesus. Okay.
Yeah,
That's okay.
I never would said that I didn't, honey.
Okay. No, but I have people that come to me. You know how this works. We have people that play both sides. Right?
Well,
We do.
I gave you my personal phone number so we could communicate.
Okay. So we have people, of course, that are going to play both sides or whatever. Somebody's loyal to you, somebody's loyal to me. I get it. So, I get sent this stuff, and oh, surprise. Now she's doing remodel recon videos as part of her paid memberships.
Yeah.
Do you feel at any point should you have reached out to me to be like, hey,
I was mad at you.
Totally.
No.
Then why were you were mad at me, but you still continued to use me as a source?
Because you bashed me and
stealing my information.
It's not stealing. You're publicly giving it away, honey. It's not stealing. You
So,
are my source.
so you came up with the catchphrase remodel recon.
No, that's like reconning is like when you go to steal stuff. That's what robbers do. They recon the store.
Actually, it comes from a military source. It's not.
Reconnaissance or whatever it is.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
was there another YouTuber that was doing recon videos that you got that idea from?
Probably not. I probably got it from you. Why?
That's all I'm asking.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably more than
Okay.
likely. You were the only YouTuber I watched, other than Christy and Madison and Sade with Receipts.
Okay.
That's
Did
all
any
that.
of them?
Y'all were the only ones that were out there.
Right. So did any of them do any of them to this day do remodel recon videos?
I have no idea. Probably not. I mean, no.
Okay.
That I know of.
Okay.
No,
So
you're probably the only one.
okay. Do you just in your heart, do you feel like at some point you should have reached out to me like, "Hey, I know we have a beef, but I am still following your information. You're a great source and I would like to give you credit because I am using your catchphrases. I'm using your Do you see what I'm saying?
Phrases. You're saying remodel recon is a catchphrase?
Well, that's not the right terminology, but who else does remodel recon and calls it remodel recon besides me and
I
you?
thought that was standard practice at this point.
Well, I'm sorry.
Like getting your teeth. I mean, like something that you would normally do when you're a remodel shopper.
So, okay, so could you have
But
called
no,
it?
you're saying if you came up with that idea on your own and to publicly show it on your YouTube channel, that is a strategy, and I get it now. But when you are a remodel shopper for years, and that is something that you just naturally say and you naturally do, it just seemed second nature to me. But that's only because you put it in my mind, and I'm just now realizing that 2-3 years later. But yes,
Okay.
I know what you're saying. I understand exactly what you're saying. Yes.
Okay. And yeah, obviously, I do not own copyrights to the word recon. I know this, but
But no, I understand what you're saying, and now I
okay.
understand why you feel the way that you do. And keep in mind the way that you feel the way that you feel the way you do about my channel right now, this moment. Just think about it in like in this perception of time is the way I thought you felt about my channel when we had that phone conversation. Does that make sense?
Kind of, but okay. So, no, I literally just as people continued to send me stuff, okay?
Yeah.
You know, whatever. I started saying bag and dash, right? Then somebody sends me a video. Somebody sends me a video and you're now saying we're going to do the snatch and grab.
Snatch and grab.
This was last year, but this is a lot of stuff. It's
dash snatching. I actually got
built up.
Oh, sorry. I actually got snatch and grab from knees and elbows. Have you ever heard me say knees and elbows?
No.
So I got in trouble for having negative connotation on my channel because I was like, oh my gosh, knees and elbows, we're going to get in there. Like I was going to fight to get into the remodel.
Okay.
And I got all this negative backlash that, oh my gosh, you should not encourage fighting at remodels and blah, 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 blah. Because I actually listen to what people say. Like I had phone conversations with these random people. I read all of the comments.
Oh, so do I. I talk to my paid groups every single day.
Yeah, I don't talk to my paid groups. I'll only talk to random people that want to talk to me. But I I probably should talk to my paid groups.
Probably.
But anyways, we
So can you see where, again, just the comparison,
yeah,
and obviously mine goes back to I love the show Talladega Nights,
you
and
do.
it's the shake and bake.
Shake
Okay.
and bake. Yeah.
So Sean and I were at a remodel, and I'm like, yeah, we're going to shake and bake. And then I'm like, I can't say that. I don't want to get a
You
copyright strike.
I don't doubt they copyrighted that, did they?
But just in case, I'm
Yeah.
very careful. So I'm like, holy crap. Because I at the time still, I went in with bags all the time. So I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, bag and
That's
dash.
where I'm from, guys. Yeah, and I asked you about the IKEA bags if you were okay with me buying them and everything. Remember?
Right. Absolutely. So then, whatever, 3 weeks later, when somebody sends me a video and they're like, oh my gosh, now she's saying snatch and grab. Do you see where that, to me, felt like you
That
were
ain't that ain't nothing to me. Krista said that people sent her clips that the first time that I went to a remodel and people knew me, I go, y'all know me? And they're like, oh, she's copying you because you said y'all know me. I'm like, what else am I supposed to say? You know what I mean? Like I've been told that I copy a bunch of people. I'm like, whatever.
right. But
I stopped watching y'all.
saying y'all know me is a lot more general than snatch and grab, bag and dash. Do you see the comparison?
And grab is not the same as bag and dash, anyways.
Agree.
Okay.
But do you see the comparison?
I see a
It's
lot of,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. All right. So, and again, I do not want to make this all about Rachel. Because
What's going on?
Rachel,
What'd she say?
it's okay. No, Rachel, sending, she's sending information, and she's surprised I don't remember. Rachel, this is no offense to you, okay? But in 3 years of this, I've talked to a lot of people, and I think TCC can agree. I mean, 3 years into it, if you are not seeing somebody's name over and over again, you don't necessarily know who they are. I recognize names that I see over and over again. I don't recognize Rachel's name. I apologize. Rachel sent the information. I'll look into it. Okay. This was done for clout. I would like to again say, just so everybody's clear, I went on to talk about the communications admin being in Carrie's private groups because, and I don't know if you answered the question about how you learned about Purple Clover.
So, but no, I did not get the purple clover from there. I just started randomly scanning stuff, to tell you the truth. I thought one of the, this is the problem. So I went to one remodel and we reconned it and I scanned a bunch of stuff. A bunch of stuff. Oh, wait a minute. Purple clover. Oh no, that's the one. Never mind. I scanned a bunch of stuff on the NCI display table. It was 50% off. I was like, I have to come back and get these items. We did not go to that remodel. We ended up going to a different remodel because other stuff was going. Oh, detergent was going at the other one. Anyways, no, I just scan everything, honey.
Okay.
That's how I found out. I just scanned everything.
Okay. I want to make sure to Twinkles and the tattooed couponer. If you think this is about views, then you need to get off of the video.
What are they saying?
This is all for clout. This is for views. Okay, I didn't bring drama. I brought issues.
Guys, we are squashing it. It's over.
So
right. Is that right?
am not, I have my followers. I have my paid members. I was literally calling out the issue, wondering why your mod was in a private group of Carrie's, if that had any connection to the Purple Clover, if it had any connection to remodel locations, if me releasing Purple Clover publicly, literally 6 days before you wishfully scanned Purple Clover, if that had any connection.
You already posted it publicly?
Correct.
Oh, then why do you care? 5 days before I posted it, you posted it publicly?
Did you figure it out on your own, or did you figure it out because somebody else did it? We're back to give credit where credit's due.
Honey, I don't know. I mean, no, okay, let me rephrase that. So, we do my haul. Like, people post their hauls in my Telegram group. So, and I will look at all those hauls and I will learn from the hauls. In addition to what we see in the list and what we find when we just randomly start scanning stuff. So, to tell you the truth, did I know Purple Clover was going before I went to that remodel? And did I know, to tell you the truth, because I don't even know what goes. I just scan stuff. And if it is, it is. If it isn't, it isn't. Because I thought that, well, in my mind, I'm thinking Purple Clover will eventually go and I need to start scanning those. And so I've been scanning them and they haven't been going. But since the dots has started going, I started scanning everything. But I have not watched anyone's videos lately. The last one that I did watch was the one where you found the basket with the red and the brown dot. And then I think, I don't know. To tell you the truth, I don't know where it came from. It could have came from you, but I don't know how it did because nobody tells me. But like, I've asked people to tell me. I said, if anything happens in Dollar General, please tell me so I can be up to date, so we can have our subscribers up to date with all this information. And nobody tells me anything. I mean, eventually they'll post, a glitch in Telegram or something, but they don't come directly to me. And that is why I wanted to network with you. Because I don't, how people will come and just tell you everything? I don't have those people. Like other YouTubers, they send screenshots and they do this and do this and do this. Like I do. I'm not lying. I mean, let me not lie. I do have a handful of people that will randomly, and I completely randomly send me stuff. But it's like random. It's like 6 months. Like 6 months will go by and she just sent me something. It was like a glitch or something. And, but it's not, I don't have consistent feedback from anyone about anything. And so I feel like in order for me to be relevant and be good at the store and shop and, not miss stuff, I have to have sources. Right?
Correct. Right. Yeah. But okay, so in my purple dot, in my Purple Clover video,
yeah,
it was Melinda and I in Ohio, and you can tell in the video I'm shocked.
Oh,
I scanned a Purple Clover, and I'm literally like, Melinda, come here. Okay. You could tell I was shocked. I didn't know it was going.
Yeah.
So, whereas when someone sent me your video,
I wasn't shocked.
You weren't shocked.
I wasn't shocked because I thought it had already gone at previous remodels, like previous remodel videos. Did you not watch any of my other previous remodel videos?
I don't watch video. I don't watch your videos.
Oh, yeah. So why didn't I'm thinking I've already gotten it, honey. I wasn't shocked. I think I've already gotten it before. Yeah, I had to have already gotten Purple Dot before then.
Not Purple Dot, Purple Clover.
Purple Clover, yeah. I wasn't shocked about Purple Clover. I knew that it went.
But in the video,
I'll have to go back.
Yeah.
I would have to go to my previous videos and actually see the dates and what I got. Because because like, you know how the picture frames were going like 2 years ago where you're at? Or a year ago or whatever. Well, they weren't going here. Right. We just now got picture frames, not picture frames, but framed art for the first time in over a year and a half, 2 years here where I live. So in the NCI section, I was scanning everything because I was so excited. It's the first time I was able to get, like, look, that sign right there. It was my first time being able to get that stuff, and I was so excited. I want to tell you something else that I'm excited about that we've never been able to get are sports bras. We've never been able to get a sports bra, and they are just now coming around. And the remodels that actually have them, which I didn't believe that they ever went, because I have some friends who are like, yeah, I've gotten bras all the time or whatever. And I'm like, what? They never go here. But
it depends on, where I've only been to a couple that the bras have went.
So I was so excited. But anyways, no, I may have already posted a couple remodels where we got it before, or I knew about it because a different shopper had it or whatever. But no, I'm completely open and honest. Nobody told me your information. I wish I would have saw your video beforehand though, but I don't, like I said, I stopped watching.
But when did you stop watching? Because you've said a number of times that I'm one of your sources for information.
You were. You were up until the list thing, and I unsubscribed to you.
But you just said you watched when I found red dot and purple dot.
I watched. You found red dot, brown dot. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, no, I'm not saying I banned your channel. I'm not saying, and people will send me links to your channel sometimes randomly whenever. Most of the time it's bad stuff, but there could be, I mean, I could have swore it just popped up, but maybe someone, I don't know. I don't know. But I have a problem admitting that I watch your channel and that you're a source. You're an awesome source.
Okay. So, we'll squash that.
Okay.
What
else is on the list?
All right. So I guess back to the watermarks, we do have rollout savings on here along with Autumn and Krista coupons.
Okay.
And they all saw my list with the watermarks removed that you sent.
Okay.
So you did, you explained to me that, okay, you sent it to a couple close people. You didn't distribute it crazy, right? You sent it to Krista, but it was later. But you have denied removing my watermark. You have admitted that you do copyrights and watermarks and you know how to remove them, but you have denied that you removed my watermark. So did you remove the watermarks or did you not remove the watermarks? And no, I'm not calling my lawyer. This is old news. I would just like the truth.
The truth is, I converted the file to a text format. I did find and delete E. That is the truth. Yes, I did that because it was obnoxious. It was all over the page. I could not even follow the lines. If it
And the
was done in
reason,
a different way, it would have been not so obnoxious, and I would have just left it to be truthful.
but that
But
wasn't, do you see why I put all those on there? Was so other people couldn't distribute it and act like it was theirs?
I never distributed. I never had the intention to ever distribute it. I was
That's not what I asked.
my only person. I know why you did it, honey. Yes, I know why you did
Okay.
it. And
Now,
I give you complete credit. I mean, I only, like I said, I only sent it to one person. I may have sent it to like my sister or someone like that was really close with me that did remodels with me. But
right.
no, I distributed it or sold it to anyone at any point in time because I respect you and the work that you put into it. You know, I mean, and I know you don't know that, but I have integrity. I care, but at the point, I thought that other person was my best friend. I was talking to them every single day on the phone and all that. I did not know that they were going to do whatever. You know what I mean?
And yes, exactly. Because I was also on the phone with you a lot and I thought you were my friend. I didn't know you were going to do
The
that.
truth is, honey, I gave her that before we ever even communicated together. Right? Before I called you to get on her channel? You're telling me I gave it to her after?
I'll check the shared folder. I think it's still there.
Okay. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I would have never went on a video with you if I knew you had been given the list, chose to alter my list, and then pass it to anybody.
I'd never planned on giving anything to anybody. It just happened. I'm
Okay.
sorry. And I told you I was sorry. I'm sorry. I never had any malicious intent or negative um, reason for doing anything ever.
Okay. But no matter your intent, you chose to do that. Do you see where I got so upset? Because you continued to deny numerous times. I didn't remove your watermark. I didn't remove your watermark. Somebody sent it to me. And we also discussed, you text me. That's what set it off. You text me and said you finally had the balls to ask your manager for a list.
Yeah.
And then I said, and then that's when shortly after that, I find out Krista's got it. And then, yes, I came at you. My first message was, you want to talk about infringement or copyright or whatever. I forget what it was. And then you proceeded and you said you got sent my list from subscribers.
I
And
did.
then later you said the list came from a manager. And then
No, that's a different list, honey. I
okay.
did get calls and I did get a list from my manager. I did. But it just had all the same old bull crap on it. It was just a partial remodel. It wasn't anything fancy. The only thing I got out of your list that I thought was valuable were the diapers at the time.
But what you find valuable and what new penny shoppers find valuable are totally two different things.
Right? Yeah, and you have a different perception. You've been doing this for longer than me. And I see what you're saying now. Yeah.
You know, I did not, you came up with a PDF file with pictures, a paper
Yeah.
printout. Okay.
Yeah,
I
well, that's
didn't.
just what I do for me. And I thought about selling it. I put on my video $10 for this, printout of screenshots, but everybody was asking for UPCs. And I'm like, well, I'm not putting UPCs in here. I don't need UPCs. Why do you need UPCs? Which I know why they need UPCs, but
Right.
I wasn't going to meet their expectations, so I just didn't do it at all.
So if I would have if say somebody bought that,
Yeah.
okay, and you would put your watermark on it.
Yeah.
And then I turned around and I sent that to, I don't know, Sade. How would you feel about that?
I know. I know. Hindsight.
Okay. Beating a dead
I
horse.
understand.
We're good on the list.
Yeah.
Thank you for being honest.
You're welcome.
Okay. Okay. So, we don't need to keep, okay. So, I already talked about that. We already talked about purple clovers. We already talked about the list. We already talked about stopping my remodel haul videos and charging for them. Okay. Now this, we already talked about it. Do we need to cover that again?
Which one?
About you trying to convince me to match our memberships up and me not to release visuals and UPC hauls publicly, that I should be charging.
Those are two different things. Not releasing UPCs and that information, like the Dollar General list and stuff. That's one thing.
Oh yeah, not that.
No. No. Like posting UPCs publicly. That's one thing. Okay, correct. Let's think about this. One thing, and then us coordinating our memberships is something completely different. So those topics that we can approach.
Yes, it was while we were talking about memberships, and you wanted us to coordinate.
Back then, I'm talking about right now.
So
that I still think it is a good idea to coordinate our channels and our memberships. I personally do think that is a good idea for business and for the community.
So you think people should have to pay at least $1.99 to see any remodel hauls, including visuals and UPCs?
That's only if we choose to. That's only what we vote. Like we would.
I already voted. I told you no the first time.
No, that was a year, 2 years ago. I'm talking about now.
I still vote no.
Okay, then no. But I had pressure to bring it down. I had pressure. I was told not to do it. So I felt like I had to do something at that time.
Okay. So are you saying you were somebody's puppet? I'm really,
probably,
a lot of people said
when you just start YouTube, you're at the mercy of everybody else. You don't succeed unless you network, unless you do what people want. You know what I mean?
Okay. Could I finish what I was saying? You said we shouldn't cut each other off.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay. I was new to YouTube, correct?
My perception of you were not new.
No, I'm saying I started YouTube and I was new. When I started YouTube, I was new.
Yes.
Okay. Do you think that people told me, I don't like this, your music's too loud, I hate mail, you sniffle too much, here's some Kleenexes? Okay.
You didn't tell me. I don't know. Did they?
Did that make me change? You watched me at those times.
Did you not change? You're supposed.
I changed as far as, checking my music and stuff like that. But somebody telling me you should make people pay for this. If it was another YouTuber telling me you should make people pay for this, it's my decision.
Well, of course it's my decision, but it was my mentor that I was communicating with for over 6 months that was telling me that. So, or making me feel that way. That other people were saying this and this. I mean, does that make sense? Like, have you ever had a mentor before that told you to, do this and monetize your videos this way and make sure you do this and blah, 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 blah? Like, have you ever had a mentor that you respected and looked up to, and when they
Oh,
suggested something that you
absolutely.
feel like you probably need to do it?
I've had mentors, but
I mean, if they say,
I
you know, I'm sorry. I like to interrupt you. I'm
okay.
sorry.
Yes, I've had mentors.
Yeah.
But in YouTube, the first time I had ever talked to another YouTuber was when you contacted me. I had never talked to Krista Coupons before.
Yeah.
Okay. Sade, I'd only talked to her because we had people saying that I was impersonating her. And so she thought, and she hadn't seen my videos because I was not on the map and she was a big fish. So that's the only way we talked and we squashed that. So, yes, I've had mentors, but if somebody tells me to do something and I don't feel it's right,
Well, I
then
mean,
my values come above what somebody tells me to
right,
do.
right.
I'm
Well,
going to go back to what I tell my kids. If somebody tells you to jump off a bridge, and this is also quoting my parents, if somebody tells me to jump off a bridge, am I going to do it?
I get it. Yeah.
I just feel like you're putting a lot of blame on, well, so and so told me to do this. You're a strong woman. At some
But
point,
that's not the point. The point wasn't that so and so told me to do this, or this is, they, because it wasn't a direct, you need to do this. It wasn't that. It was, I took the information that so and so said, that someone else said, that someone else said, the comments that I got here and the comments I got there, and I came up to the conclusion that this would be the best solution. So if I did not say that correctly, that's how I came up with that. That I came up, I thought about it for months. I came up that this is the best solution for everybody. In my mind, that was the best solution at that time.
but when you say everybody, you only came to me and requested this.
Because you were the only one posting that at the time.
What about Sade?
She barely posted anything ever. She wasn't
Okay.
models then, was she? Not often. No.
Yeah, I think Sade was doing in-store remodels before. I didn't know it because I had never watched her.
Yeah.
But yes, I learned it because once I started doing them, then I got backlash from her subscribers.
Oh yeah. See,
But
it's
I
full
didn't
circle.
change,
Everybody always backlashes everybody. It's
and
ridiculous.
I didn't change what I was doing because of that.
No, I change what I'm doing based off of what people say all the time.
Right.
Because
Not what other YouTubers say.
well, I mean, no, it wasn't just that one person, that one other YouTuber though. It was
Uh,
everybody. I mean, unless I was being catfished again. Like I said, I'm gullible. I mean, you think I'm not gullible, but I really am gullible. I believe everything everybody ever says, but I don't take it to heart either. So I don't know.
so there were multiple people saying
Multiple.
you should convince
No, they
easy.
were telling me I should not do it at all. They were telling me do not tell people these UPCs. Do not tell people what you're getting at the remodels. Do not give remodel locations. I was being bashed from left to right all the day. And I, when you first start out YouTube, it's not easy, you know?
I know I started YouTube by myself.
Yeah.
I did not network with anybody.
Yeah. I think it's probably easier if you don't network, actually.
And so again, my first form of networking was with you guys.
Oh.
Not networking in life. I mean,
No, I get
YouTube.
it. Yeah.
That was my first. So for me to start to get to know you, and then suddenly I felt like you were just digging for my ideas.
Well,
Where
I gave you a bunch of ideas. You just didn't like them. I
you
thought,
wanted me to charge my people that I had been giving free information to.
that was part of the ideas. I didn't know. I mean, if you could have told me no, or no,
I
that's
did.
yeah, or whatever. But
I did.
I mean, yeah, you did. But at the end of the phone call, I thought you were going to think about it.
No, and I don't always show all my cards because, again, I
Yeah.
didn't trust with all the questions you were asking me. I thought you were being too, again, wanting us to link up when I had my own thing going.
Right.
Like I am me and I want to stay me. I don't, sure, I'll go and talk with other people, but I wanted to be genuine. I wanted to be myself. I wanted to do things that I wanted to do. I didn't want to do things that you wanted to do. I didn't want to do things that some other YouTuber told you to do. I wanted to do what I wanted to do. And that is also what my subscribers were asking for. So that's where that came from. Okay. So last. Yep. Because this is, yes, Lori, she did admit she removed the watermark. She changed the document. Okay. Okay. So there's a lot of, and I'm not reading all this. I'm sorry. I'll read it later. I mean, I'll have, and I think I've got this on replay, but I don't think everybody can see the live chat afterwards. Okay. So,
what's a goat?
I'm going to go back up. I want
goat. GOAT. What does that mean?
Isn't it great? Where's my teenager? It means something. Greatest of all time, I think. Why? Did somebody call me a goat?
No.
Okay. So I'm seeing that rollout savings, Lori and Krista. If you have Krista and rollout savings in agreement on this, then it's truth. When we tell you she's done this before and continues to do it, they're saying you did sell the list for $10.
They're a liar. I haven't sold nothing for $10.
But you tried to sell the PDF for $10.
I put on my video that I was thinking about selling that the screenshot for $10 because you had stuff for sale. I wanted to sell stuff, but you came out again and did whatever you did. I was like, never mind. That's just stupid. Plus, I didn't have stuff on there.
So you think it was stupid that I called you out for removing my watermark, giving it to Krista Coupons?
This was 5 months later. Later, whenever I posted my video about the screenshots.
Okay, right? I don't think I'm talking about that. They're saying you literally sold the list. There's multiple people. There's multiple, not even YouTubers.
What list?
That's what.
What list are you referring to? The remodel list?
Wait.
We only sell remodel lists.
Hold on a second. Lori said the person we got it from bought it from you. Okay. Lori, Cassie, or Casey. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Who are you saying sold the list? Are you talking about a different YouTuber? Are you talking about the country couponer? There's a lot going on in the comments, so I'm trying to clarify.
You told us you sold it for $10, Danielle said. What did I told you that I was going to. I posted in my video, said $10, DM me. I physically never accepted any money, and I never sent that list to anybody because I knew it would just end up going to everybody else in the community, just like E's list did. So I didn't do it at all.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, I guess the last, and I will say this was my breaking point with you. I'll be honest.
Okay.
Okay. This was my breaking point. You had, we had been talking and you really, really, wanted to do a video together. Okay.
Yeah.
And yes, I have a tremendous memory. And I'm sorry for that, but I'm a female and I remember everything. You can ask my husband. Okay.
That's awesome. I wish I had that memory.
Thanks, Sean. You didn't need to curse about it, but sure enough, Sean can confirm. JC, she remembers everything. Okay. So this is what really made me feel bad about your intentions.
Okay.
Okay. So we were on the phone and you were talking about us doing a video together.
Yeah.
We wanted to do a video on Tuesday about pennies that day.
Right. Okay.
That Tuesday, vitamins were pennying.
Okay.
So we're on the phone. You want to do this video on Penny Tuesday. You said that you couldn't get away from work. You remember this?
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay.
I don't
Okay.
remember
So
vitamins. I don't.
and this has
Yeah,
been
I
a
had to
couple,
work.
Okay. So you said to me, hey, let's do this video Tuesday about the penny vitamins. I can't get away from work right now. I said I couldn't shop the next day. I was working half a day or something on Tuesday. Okay. So you asked me to go to Dollar General on Monday, purchase the vitamins at the discounted price, and then we would do the video on Tuesday, not mentioning that I bought them before they were pennies.
Did I do that? I said that's something we could do.
You asked me specifically to go buy items at the clearance price.
Yeah.
And then record it.
Yeah.
And then we would show it the next day.
We would use that footage in the live saying, hey, these are the penny items that you can get today or whatever. And we would have the UPCs and we'd have the visuals and everything. Yeah. What's wrong with that?
We already had visuals and UPCs from the penny list.
Visuals and UPCs.
Yes, this was still, Krista was releasing the penny list. Alicia was releasing the penny list.
The whole point of that was to have a video, though. I mean, it's a business. You have to do research and you have to have resources and you have to get things going. Like what?
Okay, so one,
Hold on. Just tell me your point first. What was your problem with that?
You asked, no. You asked me to buy those at clearance price, and then we would do a video on Tuesday pretending that I only paid a penny.
Okay. Well, what is the point of our videos at all? What is the point?
To go find pennies when they're pennies, not pretend. Do you see where that totally, I did not trust you at that point.
You understand that YouTube is a business and YouTube is whatever you make it, right?
So you think it's okay to lie to viewers and give them false hope when you purchase items on clearance before they're pennies?
I think so. People watch YouTube for two reasons: education and entertainment. education and entertainment. Their visuals, if you went to the store and you found them on Monday night at this shelf in this corner, are you telling me that's not going to be there on Tuesday morning? It may or may not be. But my whole point of the fact is that if you, just like Krista, just like all the people that do penny lists, they have to.
I am not all people.
Prepare.
I am not all people.
That's why we were having a conversation.
Right. I am prepared. That's why I do recon videos. That's why I show how to be prepared.
I don't have time to read everybody all the time. Okay.
But you literally wanted me to lie about I found them as pennies.
I never said lie, honey. I would never ask you to lie. Just because you went and you shopped, and just because you show a video of you shopping for items that are a penny that day does not mean that you have to lie and say, oh, I got them today. No, you don't have to lie. I never lied to anybody. If you read my description, there are times when I buy stuff at 90%, and there are times when I buy it for a penny. I have in my description that this is, all of my videos are 1 penny or 90% off. I mean,
okay. But can we talk about this situation and not other situations?
Yes.
So you wanted to do a video on Tuesday that I went out and found these vitamins for a penny because neither one of us could shop that Tuesday. So you asked me to buy them on Monday so that we could pretend that I got them as pennies. And I told you, 1, I don't do that. 2, I am not going to go buy a bunch of vitamins I don't need at clearance price.
I was just trying to make it work.
Trying to make what work?
That's the breaking point. The fact
absolutely
that find a solution for creating a lot of video.
I'm honest. I am not going to go shopping before Penny Day and then post the video after Penny Day pretending I got them as pennies. That's integrity.
No, integrity is when you do something for someone else even though it hurts you. That's integrity. That's the definition of integrity.
Okay.
When you promote someone else even though they're way better than you and you will lose out on views, that's integrity. I don't.
So you, again, I'm not, okay, then we'll say dishonesty.
Okay, dishonesty, yes.
So you thought it was okay for me, and I did not.
I'm sorry.
Refused to do it.
I think we have miscommunication again because I was coming up with a solution to the problem. Huh? Hello?
You're cutting out. There you are.
Oh, I was going to say, I was coming up with a solution to a problem, period. We had a problem, and I was coming up with a solution so we could keep our business going and do whatever. If I go on vacation and I know that something's going to penny, I may go show you where this is. Like I have, for instance, I have Father's Day and Father's Day stuff from 2 weeks ago, probably 2 weeks ago, that I have the whole display and I found a couple of them. I saved those clips and I'm going to post it later. But I'm not going to say that, oh, I'm going to buy it now. I'm not going to say that. I mean, being prepared is one thing versus
lying.
I never had the intention to tell you to lie and say, hey, tell them that we posted it. I mean, they're going to automatically assume that you got it on Tuesday because that's where their mind goes. They're going to automatically assume it.
So it's misleading.
misleading, whatever. It's not necessarily misleading. They're assuming things. But yeah, it's probably going to be misleading if you post it later. But in all reality, I spend hours editing my videos, hours. And I don't have time to post the day that I record. I
Neither
just
do
don't.
I.
Yeah.
I
will
post after, but
yeah, I'll post it. I don't even have time like in a week to post all of my videos in a week. All of my video, I mean, I don't, it's hard for me to do that and actually have a real life outside of YouTube.
uh, I am, yeah, I am
Yeah.
not
I mean, you can agree, right?
consistent with my, right. I'm not consistent with my videos. I have a life too. Um, so again, I'm just telling
So
you that's when I hit my breaking point and I no longer wanted to talk to you
I'm
because
sorry. Yeah.
I
I understand
felt
what you're saying now,
okay.
especially from your perspective. That was not at the time. I don't know if that was my intent or not because I was in a different headspace then too.
Okay.
So,
And
but no, that was not my that never was my original, like, in my soul. I don't think that was my intention, and it's definitely not my intention now. You know, I love finding solutions for problems. That's just how my mind works.
but that wasn't my problem. I wasn't even going
It
to
was
do
my
a
problem.
video. Huh?
Yeah, it was my problem because I wanted to be on your channel so I could get more subscribers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you wanted me to, do you see where this is all coming
I,
together?
I get it. I get it. Yeah. I understand everything. I mean, years have passed. I mean, it seems like years have passed. For me, the past year has been like 5 years. So,
Oh yeah, it hasn't been 5, that's for sure. And yes, and in relation to um somebody said something, it looks like it's Rachel again. Yes, I told people, yes, after the list situation, you told me my subscribers gave you the list. Therefore, I told my subscribers, if you're going to give out my information, then you're welcome. You need to leave. And I did. I said, pick a side. I don't care. But I am not going to do this. But I started vetting the paid members, not because of the list. And you can confirm this. We have so many fake accounts on YouTube. They
yeah.
could be Dollar General employees. They could be Dollar General district managers. They could be other YouTubers. They could be stalkers. I don't know. There's a lot of fake profiles. That's why I started vetting my paid members. I am not going to give out my personal information, not Dollar General information, but my information from my brain, how I approach a remodel, how I prepare for a remodel. That I did not want going to fake accounts that could be using it in a malicious way.
Hey, I have a question. What is gaslighting? Do you know what the definition of gaslighting is?
What's gaslighting, Pax?
It's where you say something and you make somebody think they actually did it.
Oh, okay. So is that towards me?
Who said it?
I don't know.
When you say something and you make someone act like they actually did it. How am I gaslighting?
And that's okay. That was something else, I guess, to her. Twinkles. Yes, there's a mole in every membership. I agree. That's why I started vetting my paid members. My top group, I make sure that I talk to them and find out they're a real person before I add them to my private Facebook, to my private Google Docs, giving them all of my information. And I think that is very smart because I do not want a Dollar General employee getting a hold of all of the knowledge that I have whatever put out there privately in my Google Docs.
You know what? I was called out saying that you're blah 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 about thinking Dollar General employees would be in your membership or whatever. Like, I was being bashed because I said something like that. I was just like, seriously, guys?
Yeah, no, I get told all the time. I mean, a lot of employees, they watch Facebook groups.
They do,
They
yeah.
watch YouTubers. So
They
yes,
watch
there's
YouTubers.
certain information I didn't want to lay out for people to then pull those items at remodels.
And that is the reason why I suggested doing the memberships, and you turned it around on me. That's exactly what I said.
But you didn't talk anything about vetting. It was strictly make them pay $1.99 so that you're not giving it away for free.
No, I wouldn't think that you had the time to vet everybody. But I mean, I don't have the time to vet everybody. But no,
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Okay. All right. So, and I wanted to do a real quick correction. Okay. The definition of integrity is
Okay.
the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles, moral uprightness. He is known to be a man of integrity. Integrity is actually morality, values, and honesty.
That's not the definition I Googled.
Yeah, it's Google.
Hold on.
It's
then
Google.
Maybe I'm a different word. Am I thinking of a different word?
Possibly, because I know the definition of integrity. It comes up a lot in business. So yes, I just wanted to make sure we're clear.
Hold on. Tell me what the definition of integrity is.
The quality of being honest and having strong moral principles, moral uprightness. Synonyms: honesty, uprightness. Number 2 would be the state of being whole and undivided, upholding territorial integrity and national sovereignty. So I'm not sure what dictionary you Googled, but no, integrity is honesty. And yes,
yeah, and I've always been honest.
Now back it up. You've admitted in the past you have not been honest. Removing the watermarks, were you honest?
I gave you step-by-step instructions on what happened. I told you that was a tab delimited file. I told you that I removed the word E or whatever.
No, that's all. No, you just
all in the text message.
Yes, that you just said I'm always honest. So
and I wanted to you then too.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
I'm always honest. I was honest then. I told you exactly what happened. It was all in that text message that you blasted out to everybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. Because you were, I was being honest.
And I'm being honest.
Oh, no. The text messages, you refused admitting you removed the watermarks.
A watermark is a rasterized overlay. I removed text that was different.
So the E's, deals, and steals that was big across it, plus all the, okay, there was E's,
I told you, I went to
steals.
PDF. Like, if you're in PDF, you can export it as a different file, a text file.
I'm well aware of how this works.
Okay, so I exported it as a text file, and I removed anything that was in the way. Yes. All the little whatever. Yes. I admitted to that in the text message. I admit that to you right now. But a watermark is completely, it was in a different file. It was different. But it doesn't matter. Well, I did that for myself so I could read it in a format that was convenient. I never even intended to send that to her, and I'm sorry. I told you I was sorry.
Okay. So, so if we have good intentions, but then we choose to make a bad decision, all I'm saying is we should own up to it.
And I've owned up to it, honey.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I told you I was sorry.
Okay, great. So I think that's pretty much it.
So you could give it to and sell it for 10. So are you saying that someone else sold your list for $10? Because
Me?
that was not my intention. No. Yes. Did someone sell it for $10? Melinda Cole?
That's Melinda. No, there's a number of people. I already said, multiple people said you sold my list for $10.
Well, they're a liar, and I did not do that. So.
Okay. So you just gave it away for free after.
Yes, to one person. And I'm sorry that I did that. I did not know.
It was more than one person, correct?
If you count my sister as a second person.
You said you sent it to a handful of people.
I have no idea. This was over a year ago, honey.
I know.
But I did not send it to any admins. I did not give it to any subscribers. It was personal people that I remodel with, period. If I ever sent it to anyone at all. It could have been, but like I said, this was a long time ago. I don't remember.
But this is why I still don't trust you.
Oh.
This is why I didn't trust that.
What do you need from me to start over? That's my question. What do you need from me to start over? Or can we?
I guess I don't understand. I don't understand what the point of, like, we can be cordial. Absolutely.
Okay, good.
Okay. But yeah, I don't see exactly where we have to do anything than just be cordial and give credit where credit is due. And I'm not just talking about me. I'm talking about other YouTubers and other people.
No, I get it. Okay. So, as a conclusion, we've been on here 2 hours and 37 minutes.
Yep.
I just don't want to wake up and get a link from somebody saying she's bashing you again. What do I have to do to have you communicate to me directly? Or feel comfortable enough to be like, hey, this is going on. We should talk about it. And I want to be able to do that to you too. Can we get to that point?
Sure. And I want to make sure we're on the same page too. Okay. She's bashing you again. Two times.
Was it?
And it's not considered factual. The first time was calling you out for giving away my list. We've addressed that. You've admitted that.
Yeah. I sent it.
So that wasn't bashing.
Oh, that was being bashing, truthful. Honey. That's still bashing because you called me a bully. If you were saying such and such did this, this, and this, and you never acted the way you did, that would be different. But no, you can admit that you were bashing me. Don't say that you weren't.
Absolutely. I don't know the definition of bashing.
Okay.
But go ahead.
What do you call it?
I call it
when you call people names and
And what did I call you?
You didn't ask me what happened in this situation. You didn't.
I already had all the text messages. I did ask you. And I told you I was going public if you did not admit it. And you said to go public.
Yes. but you did not. The way you went around it, I mean, we didn't have a phone conversation, and you were irate. You were crying, and I could not. I mean, what was I supposed to do? I made a mistake.
Reach out
And
and say, I made a mistake?
That's what I said. You telling me I was not nice to you the moment it happened, the moment you found out about it? Are
And
you
you're
saying
telling
that I was so mean to
No.
you?
Oh, no.
That,
You told me you loved me over and over again.
I
Why?
mean, what am I supposed to say? I told you I was sorry. I made a mistake.
Right. But I'm supposed to not be upset with you when that happened. Right?
No, I'm fine with you being upset with me.
Okay.
It's the going public and going crazy is what I had problems with.
Going crazy. Do we need to look up the definition of crazy?
Probably. Yes, if I offended you, probably.
Oh, no, I'm not offended.
Okay.
Not
I
at
call
all.
myself crazy all the time, so
I
I
call
don't.
myself crazy all the time too.
Okay.
I don't call it bashing when I'm actually calling somebody out for being dishonest. And I told you,
But
I
my
gave you a
point
chance.
was, I was never dishonest. I told you the truth the entire time.
You chose not to tell me the truth, and I said I was taking it public if you didn't tell me the truth. And you said, go for it.
Whatever.
Okay. Do you remember that?
I don't care anymore. I've moved on.
Of course you've moved on.
But you haven't. I'm
No,
sorry.
Christina, I moved on until I learned that you were quadruple charging people for locations.
Oh, we haven't talked about
We haven't
that.
talked about that. So
No.
I would love to hear. I saw a clip of your video about why your memberships are more expensive.
Which one?
I don't know. It was something you put out when I was on my live today.
Oh, okay. So, I have like a dilemma. I have a couple things going on, and I've been observing other YouTubers and their memberships and what they do and why they do it and things like that. So, I started out my membership trying to figure out what in the world I'm going to do with it, and it's changed several times over the past couple of years, but so I had my memberships. It was just regular old memberships. I had nothing really to give anybody. And then I decided that, doing Dollar General remodels would be an awesome, bonus
Oh,
for a
I'm
membership.
sorry. Yeah, and I'm sorry. Okay. You don't have to explain your actual memberships.
Oh, hold on. I'm getting to it. Hold on. I'm getting to it.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't ever just give you like black and like a straight answer. But so, anyways, my friend needed extra money, and I told her, I was like, you're really good at finding memberships. Do you think you could do it for the entire United States? And we could, or just my members, because I didn't have many members at that time, and that choose to do it. And I will give you, at the time, all the remodels were going $5 per location. I was like, that's going to be way too much if we just give them all their locations. No, we changed it. We evolved. I think it was originally $5 a location, and then it was $10 for the state or whatever. But the way that she was doing it and finding the remodels, she had a whole list, like a whole list in zip code order, because I asked everybody to put their zip code in to my videos. Anyway, she had a whole list, and I was like, we should just give away the whole state or the whole list, and charge more. So we went from the $5 to the so there's the $4.99 group that would only got one location, and then then we did the $14.99, and they got 2 or 3 locations. And then eventually it just became the whole state, and we've just been evolving ever since then. So the reason why we have the $14.99 membership, the reason why that was the price is because I was paying her $10 per member for the remodel locations, and YouTube takes 35% or whatever it is, and so I was making 96 cents per member on the $14.99. I don't know if that math is right, but I was making
Right.
around or under $1 per member, and she was making $10 because she was doing all the work. She was communicating to everybody. She was sending out the remodel list. She was finding all the remodels. She was doing everything. That was her. Like, if she quit, I was going to cancel the $14.99 memberships because that was her job. This is what I paid her to do. I was being nice. I was giving her a job. I was giving her the opportunity to make more money. So that is why we had the $14.99 price. And I came to her and I said, hey, after we got paid that first time, I was like, I'm only making 96 cents. I'm not making any money off of these people. So we came up with the additional memberships, which was the $29.99 and the $49.99. And we came up with the $29.99 because they asked, well, I want more remodel locations than just once a month. So that is why my price structure is the way it is. Now, to reiterate what you saw in my clip, why are my prices so high? So
Yes, that's what I was surprised by.
yes, so
The
my prices
reason.
are expensive. And I found this out because I asked my members, so why are you a member with me when you can go get this for somewhere else or whatever? And they said, I don't care. They said, I don't care how, she did not say, I don't care how much it is. She said, I'm not going to I'm not going to cancel my membership just because I can get it somewhere else cheaper. And that made me realize that people subscribe to me because they want to. And just like they are
Yes.
become a member to me because they want to, not because they have to, or because and I tell people, and I was like, if you can't afford it, don't join it. My membership is not for my membership is not for anything other than supporting my channel, just like any other YouTuber. If you go to any other YouTuber's channel, their memberships is for their support so they can continue being a YouTuber, so they can continue going out and doing more videos and stuff. That's what membership's actually meant to be for. And location's just a perk.
Okay, so but in your video today,
Yeah.
you talked about the prices of your memberships and that your memberships are not made for the people that are struggling, that
Right.
need to penny shop.
No, it's not. No.
Do you,
Do you do? Is that why you made your memberships for the people that are struggling?
why wouldn't my membership be $49.99 a month when I know they can go in and find my remodel, and based on my remodel information, they could walk out with $2,000 of stuff.
No, I'm asking you a question. Are they? Yes or no?
Are they what?
Are your memberships catered towards people that are struggling? Question mark.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to help people be better penny shoppers, but also that means DG as a corporation doesn't continue to get to overprice. From the beginning, I've said save the pennies. I want as many people to get the pennies as possible because I can't be in every state. And my
Right.
highest membership still, I feel I even question that, but
What's your highest membership?
it's only $24.99.
Oh,
And it's
okay.
okay. So I guess your explanation of why you had high memberships today just kind of threw me off, because you told me that you're here to help save the world or make the world a better place. So how is charging that much money really fair to these people that may really need those pennies?
Because I'm not here for the people that really need those pennies. My channel is not the same as your channel.
Okay.
I don't, for one thing, I've changed a lot over the past year. I don't I used to wanted to be an educational source, and I don't want to be that anymore. I don't want people to see me and want to get UPC lists anymore. I don't even want to do that anymore. It's not fun anymore. So I've started just recording and doing and saying whatever I want whenever I want. And that's where I'm at now. I don't even care anymore. Because it's a job now, guys. This is a business. It's a job. If I'm not happy doing it, I'm not going to do it.
Exactly why I wouldn't do what you wanted me to do.
Well, I'm a different person now. I mean, I'm in a different state of mind. I don't have to do what everybody else wants me to do to gain subscribers anymore like I did back in the day. Okay, let me rephrase that. I felt like I needed to please everyone in order to succeed in YouTube. And
Stab
I
me in the back in the process.
I've told you, communicated to you, I did not mean to stab you in the back, and I did not
Changed.
perceive it as stabbing you in the
Cutting
back.
out.
Sorry. Right?
That's okay. You were cutting out.
Oh,
Okay.
I did not, like I said, I did not
Okay.
intentionally stab you in the back. I did not mean to do that. And I hope that that never happens again between us. Right? Do you feel
Okay.
the same way?
Well, yeah, I didn't want it to happen to begin with.
Right. Thank you. Because I just don't. But anyways, so you've never once changed your channel because you felt that somebody didn't like what you were doing?
Why would I
No?
do that?
I did, because I'm only on YouTube for those people. Like when a subscriber says, something, you don't change what you're doing for them.
If multiple subscribers say, okay, for instance, I did my music, my volume, okay,
What
I had
music?
issues. I put a lot of music. Absolutely. I love music. So, and my subscribers love the music. So,
Yeah.
anyways, yes, I had a lot of issues with sound. I didn't know how to change. So, did I change that? For sure.
Yeah.
If there's multiple people saying, hey, I can't hear you. Hey, fix your sound. Hey, your
But
music.
yeah.
Okay. But if one person says, I don't like this video. Okay.
No. So what I'm trying to say is like specific things. Like, for instance, somebody told me there's a bunch of people that said they don't like my taco head. And so I stopped putting the taco head in the videos, and then people started asking for it. So like there's things
exactly.
I don't know, like you can't please everybody.
Right.
But when someone says, for instance, on the video this morning, it came out that somebody that I love and respect which is Miss Peggy. Do you know who Miss Peggy is?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so
I
she
mean,
put the list. I love her. I respect her, but she stopped following me because I said the word pimp on my video.
and that's against her moral or something.
She thought I was referring to an occupation, and I was degrading women by using the word pimp. So,
You do know what a pimp is, right?
yes, but my generation, we don't have, that's not a real, it's not occupation. It's not, I guess technically, but not in my world.
Okay, I just have to say, Sean is laughing from the couch. Okay. Just because you don't have pimps in your world, do you understand that there are pimps out there every day?
Do you think they're still out there today? Like right now?
Well, it's nighttime and there's prostitutes. Pimps control the prostitutes.
For some reason, I don't think people pay for that anymore. Because you get it for free on this, every day. I'm serious, guys. Because like you go to Vegas and prostitution's legal, right?
I've never gotten a prostitute, so I'm not sure where it's legal or illegal.
I just don't. Like what you see on the movies, I understand that it's based off of real life, but if I drive down Memphis on Brooks Avenue or whatever it is, and I see those girls, they don't have pimps. They're just out there by themselves.
Oh my goodness. The pimp doesn't stand on the corner with them.
They don't.
The pimp is the boss. He delegates it to the prostitutes. Then the prostitutes have to pay the pimp. The pimp is not going to
protection. Are they mean? Like, are all pimps?
I've never met a pimp either.
Oh.
So, this is literally from watching crime shows and cops.
That's what I'm saying. It's TV. It's
but
not
no. Cops. This is real life.
You've seen pimps on Cops? I used to watch Cops.
Yeah. Do you know anything about trafficking that's going on in the country?
Human trafficking, I believe in. I know that's real.
And they're pimps.
No, those are different people. Do you think those are pimps too? The people that steal
making money off those women working.
Let's just go ahead and see. Yes, a pimp is somebody that is controlling somebody or using them so that they make money. So yes, children are trafficked every day and sold by pimps to other people.
Oh my gosh. See, I never would have associated human trafficking with the word pimp.
So I'm just trying to shed light of why Peggy, I don't talk to Peggy.
Yeah.
I haven't watched her, but I'm just throwing it out there. Maybe that's why she felt offended, because we don't know what people have been through in their lives.
We don't know what people have been through. Yes. And that's what I said. So, I don't know, what situations she's been on, and there may be reason, but what is that Friday after next where that pimp, has the Jerry curl and all that? Have you seen that in the purple suit?
Yes, I've definitely seen Fridays, and I love Ice Cube, and yeah, so that would be a movie.
Yeah, so that is my reality. There's movies. TV raised me basically.
Okay. Well, I'm just again, maybe reach out to Peggy, because I know you guys talked.
I have.
Okay, and let her know. Honestly, you didn't realize that there's literally pimps right now pimping people. Like literally right now.
My brain doesn't go there. I know.
Well,
I've
you've had
been
a good then you've had a very good life, and you've never had to be around anybody. It's not funny. Okay.
It's not.
But yes, it's not fun. No, it's not funny. Trafficking, pimping ladies out, getting them strung out on drugs. That's not funny. You don't know what people have been through.
Never happened to anybody around me that I know, other than I did have a aunt that was on crack. No, she was a cousin. Her name was Betty Jo. We called her the crack hoe.
Okay.
But
So,
yeah.
okay. So I don't know if Betty had a pimp, but she may have.
I don't think she did.
Okay. Then she was an independent contractor. But a lot of people literally are ran by pimps. So that's probably why Peggy took offense to it. Because I don't know Peggy.
Probably.
I don't know if she's, who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
So, is there anything else? Or is there anything you want to ask me? You mentioned that I admit I dubbed you Country Cucumber. Okay. I love nicknames. I have lots of nicknames, and I dubbed you Country Cucumber. I don't know why. Because you really have nothing to do with the cucumber, but it was catchy for me. It started with the C.
It was such a good catchiness. Yeah, I made merchandise off that. I mean, nobody bought
I
it.
know you
but
did.
I thought it was awesome.
Right.
And also,
can you see
Hey
where?
Yeah. Also, Hey Honey.
Can you see where when somebody sends me your merchandise that says Country Cucumber, I'm like,
I did that to get back at you.
Stealing my jokes?
I did that to get back at you, honey.
In
It's
what
called
way?
Reverse. What?
Reverse psychology? That's not the definition of reverse psychology.
No,
either.
I didn't say psychology.
Oh.
I reversed your clever antic to, whatever you said you dubbed me. Dubbed?
I don't know. Yeah, that's what we all would call you in our private personal group. Like, this was before I had text groups. This was literally my close people. And then I may have slipped in a video.
You slipped. You said it. And I was
I slipped, and I regret it.
Y'all were testing it. And I was like, oh my God, that's perfect. My kids call me the crusty cucumber now.
But can you see where, even though you think you flipped it, that still seemed a little like, can you come up with something that you didn't hear from me?
I can't come up with anything.
Oh, goodness gracious, girl. You're killing me.
I can't come up with anything. I came up with Jesus, black balls. That's all I came up with.
You did not come up with Jesus. God came up with Jesus.
At Dollar General.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I can't. I mean, I'm just now coming into my own, doing my own thing for the first time. Because if you watch anything that teaches you how to do Dollar General remodels, they all tell you to do what everybody else is doing. They tell you to do the same titles. They tell you to do the same layout in the thumbnail. They tell you to say the same words. That's how they teach you to be a successful YouTuber. If you watch any how-to tutorial videos on how to be a YouTuber, I'm just now coming into my own, doing things that I want to do, that I feel that I can do, to tell you the truth.
And you felt on a number of occasions, okay, yeah, we're not getting anywhere. It's okay. Do you have any questions for me other than calling you Country Cucumber, other than the list issue and this most recent of again, Super Sunday Sweep, Donna being a paid member, Donna being in the private group where we felt that could be used in a sneaky way. Is there anything else that I have done or said that you have beef with me that we need to talk about?
Hold on. Why are you saying we're not getting anywhere?
No, I just mean as far like we've went over stuff, we're beating dead horses. People obviously don't want to hear about the definition of a pimp. So,
Yeah.
just trying to get us back on track here.
So, no, there's something we haven't talked about that.
Okay.
So on that phone call that we had, you said that you love that comedian.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
I watched your video.
Yep.
I was like, she did say that. She did say that. Now I still don't remember who that comedian is. I Googled it that day. Was
It's
it
Chelsea
like
Handler. She has written like 3 books. It's Chelsea Handler, blonde hair. She's written like 3 books. She had the Chelsea Lately show for years.
Yeah.
She's still a comedian.
Yeah. So, and I completely forgot about that. Like you just reminded me that in that video. But so the comedy thing, I just incorporated that because I said something like a slang word, and a lot of people got offended. And I'm like, and to tell you the complete honest truth, I started watching Matt Rife. Have you ever watched him? Oh my gosh, you need to. He's like awesome. But anyways, I started watching Matt Rife every single day at work while I was working, nonstop for months. And so I got really cocky and I just started saying anything that came out of my mouth in my videos. I offended a lot of people, and I'm just like, I did it to be funny. If you're offended, I don't care. I mean, that's what comedians do. I just did it to be funny. And so I called myself a comedian. But it had nothing to do with you.
Okay. So
it had
you
more
did
to do with Matt Rife.
Okay. So I just thought again that could be a coincidence. From the beginning you asked me what my goal was, and I said my goal was to be a comedian like Chelsea Handler.
Was that actually your goal? Because I thought your goal was to help people. Your goal was to prevent, if I remember correctly, your goal was to prevent pennies from ending up in the trash can, and you wanted everybody to get the pennies. Is that not right?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yes, the penny shopping piece of it. Okay. But I've made jokes, and to you, I followed that up with, I want to be the next Chelsea Lately.
You probably did. Yeah.
I think I'm hilarious. My husband and my kids do not think I'm hilarious. So I wanted to show them that other people found me funny.
Oh.
So that's where the comedy came from. So yes, when somebody again sends me, and there's other people stirring. This is not just, okay. So yeah, when somebody sends me that and I'm like, again, it just, merchandise, recon, this, now it says comedy. I'm literally getting paranoid. Like, what is going on? Why, why can't she do remodel research? Why can't she do remodel prepping? Why, it seemed like you were literally trying to get a rise out of me. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but that wasn't my intentions.
Okay. So so we talked about the comedy. So is there anything else that I said or what have you that because I will apologize. I will, and I've admitted a couple times, okay, maybe it was a miscommunication. Is there anything else that we need to, because I'll take my part in this.
Hold on. You should care. She said she doesn't care. What should I care about, guys? Ask these people what they want.
Well, first of all, Donna, thank you for clarifying you don't have a pimp. Okay.
Just apologize to E and Carrie. I'm sorry, E and Carrie, for whatever you think I did. Does that work?
Whatever I think you did, or hold on, or what you actually did that you just admitted to.
So, I don't know what I'm apologizing to Carrie for, because we didn't do anything to Carrie, but I've already apologized to you.
Okay. All right. Well,
right.
I think this has been plenty long.
Yeah.
All right. I will not refer.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine.
Not. What did you say? You're not what?
I won't. I will no longer, refer to, which I have not said cucumber, on a video or anything until just recently. I did refer to you as my shadow in my purple clover video. I literally said, I'm going to give this information publicly, and then I'm pretty sure my shadow will then release it too. So you didn't even know that. So I will apologize for that.
Oh, thanks.
If you did not truly get that information from,
I did not.
Then okay.
Do you have anything you want to say to me?
Like I said, there were a number of things that bothered me, and I just wanted you to understand.
Are they still going to bother you?
What?
Do you feel better now, or are they still going to bother you?
Oh, absolutely, I feel better, because I really just wanted. Yes,
I want to just clear the air and just tell you what my intentions were and how I really. It hurt my feelings that I hurt your feelings that bad. Like, it affected me.
I'm not sure how to respond to that, because I feel okay. It hurt your feelings that you hurt my feelings.
It hurt a lot, yes.
So how do you think I felt?
Okay. Because I regretted it.
Okay. So, okay. And if I didn't feel like you regretted it, then I wouldn't be on here with you.
Thank you. I get it.
Okay.
So we can move on. Do you think we can move on now?
I mean, yes, I think we can be cordial. Am I going to hop on a video with you every week? No. Am I going to, but I believe we can support each other just like we support others. Whether we
we support others?
I support, yes. I will go, thumbs up. If anybody goes live, I will try to pop in. Yes, I always roll out savings has been on a couple of my lives. I give credit to
They've been on your. I should have watched that.
I give credit to them. Nikki, that works with Christy, she comments on a lot of videos and is on the lives. I give credit, to Christy's connections. I give credit to Krista when Krista throws out something. I would like for us to be, there is too much drama. I agree with everybody.
I agree 100%. But some people do drama back and forth so they can get more views.
Absolutely. And that's where
we didn't do that.
This is to squash this.
Yeah, we're
not
not
to continue.
wasting. I mean, I say we're not wasting your time, even though this is a 3-hour video, guys. But we could have dragged this on for months and months and bashed back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. But we chose to be adults and get it out in the open right now and to squash it, right?
Right.
Because we are better people than that, right?
Yes, I believe that now we've got to speak. This is how I felt. This is why it affected me. You've been able to express why you do business the way that you do business. I've expressed why, I think that we were able to let everybody know how this came about and why I lost my shit.
And I get it. And I'm sorry. I just can't. I can't keep reiterating myself.
It's okay. No, that's what I'm
but
saying.
We can move past it now. Hopefully, right? Hopefully.
Yeah.
Thank you. Awesome. We're gonna move past it.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
I need to know. I need steps and procedures how to move forward without you being mad, because I care about what you think.
But
so.
Okay.
I would love to have steps and procedures, and we can do this some other time.
Okay.
Communicate ways. But like if something comes up and you find out and I do a video about it, I don't want you to accuse me of stealing your information and not giving you credit. So in order for me to give you credit, I need to have you as a source, but I can't watch your videos. I would love to give you credit all day, every day.
I'm sorry. I'm not following that. What?
I would love to use you as a source for Dollar General remodel information, as far as items that go, changes that are happening, the different types of remodels that are popping up. If you have that information, I don't know if you always get that information, because I'm assuming that you are source. You may not be. You could just be like me, that randomly find it as you're looking at stuff. You know what I mean? But if you do have a source and you know that, like the health food went, and I would have loved to have been able to say, oh my gosh, guys, health food is going at remodels, and just discovered it or whatever. I would have loved to have said something like that. But I didn't have anybody. I had to find this stuff on my own. And I would rather just have a source and not spend all this time doing it.
I don't have a DG source.
Oh, never mind then.
I do all this on my own. Nobody does my shopping. Nobody does my videos. Nobody does. I mean, people will send me sporadic stuff as they find it. Okay.
Yeah.
But no, this is me. I mean, obviously, I work with Carrie just as far as we made a deal. She gives me remodel locations for Indiana, Illinois. I promote her on my channel. But otherwise, I don't have a source. This is my source.
Oh, you don't get paid commission?
Paid commission from where?
From her remodel list.
That's not, no. I told her I didn't want commission. Nope. We help each other. Well, I don't need commission. I promote her because I trust that she is actually providing the most for the dollar amount. And I want people that maybe they don't have the money to pay out $5 a location.
But why don't they just learn how to find them themselves? It's not that hard.
But a lot of people don't have time, just like I don't have time. And why
normally time, then they have the money to pay.
Right. But why don't your people just find them themselves, right?
I tell them to. I don't know.
I've made videos showing them how to, but people have their different reasons. That doesn't matter. But no, I do not get any commission from Carrie. None whatsoever. I get Indiana and Illinois remodels, and Florida when I go there a couple times a year.
Yeah.
I told you mine is, yeah, no, I don't run, I run this like a business. I run a business personally. I've always, in all the work that I've done, I need people to see me as a person. And that is what has made me successful in my positions, is people relating to me and me relating to them.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I don't have sources. Sorry. Only source I have is Miss Carrie on remodel locations. And as far as remodel items, that's me. I do all the searching. I find all the different items that are going. I don't have anybody. I've gotten 2 lists. But yeah, a lot of that stuff still goes, like our socks and our underwear or whatever. But yeah, anything new, anything, all that I do on my own, except some of my members, yeah, they'll send me stuff sporadically. Oh my gosh, look, I just got these today.
She wants you to do her work, charge her rates, and give her the blessing to do so, Susan Jones said.
I'm missing.
Do her work, charge her rates. My point, the whole point of this is to tell you I'm not a source. I just do videos of me shopping in the store. That is it. I'm transitioning away from being a resource. I don't want to be a resource, guys.
I think she's talking about me being the source.
Yes, you are the source.
Oh. Okay. Okay. So I will not make mention of anything. Again, I've only done this twice in 3 years. And I feel I had, now this last round, I understand that you maybe didn't see where it was all coming from. This was building up over time.
Yes.
Okay. Agree? Okay.
Yes.
But I am not one to bash. I am one. I mean, obviously, I know people don't want me to stick up for Krista at certain times, but I still do.
That's nice.
Because I know people struggle, and I know we all need support sometimes.
We do.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, yep, we're transitioning on. Thank you, Jennifer. Everybody, thanks for joining us forever. I know, Krista, but I come to your defense at times when people are running their mouths, because it's like, again, like anything else, if you don't like it, then get off the channel. No big deal.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I had a different strategy. I just kept changing my channel to please people. And you think I never should have done that.
You said you cut out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said I keep
You don't
changing.
what?
Oh, I said I kept changing my channel to please other people. I always did that. My whole channel. I always did different things to please other people.
Dude, you got to find your own way.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still struggling as a YouTuber. I mean, trying to figure out what I really want to do and, where I need to be and what I need to be posting, what I need to be saying and stuff. I'm still not secure in everything that I do all the time, to tell you the truth.
I don't think anybody is.
Really?
I mean, I don't feel confident all the time
either. Are
you
ever scared to say something? Do you ever hold back? because I do all the time.
Nope.
Everybody wants me to just be me, do me, or whatever, but whenever I do, you know.
I don't know. YouTube's a tough biz. It's a tough biz. All right. So we're squished.
I think we're I mean, to
Yep.
me, like
We're
I said,
good.
I always knew, I mean, I always felt like I always loved you, even if you didn't love me. So I feel good between us, even though I knew that you always had reservations.
Okay. Well, thank you for being honest on things this evening. That's really what I wanted. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Everybody go to bed. All right.
Is it
Carry
bedtime?
on. It is totally bedtime. We
All
are
right. Well,
Eastern.
you
It's midnight.
don't
Okay.
make it too long before you text me, because I'm not going to text you until you text me.
Wait, what am I texting you about?
I don't know, but I'm not going to text you until you text me.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
All right.
All right. Have a good night, everybody. Have a good night. Peace, love, pennies.
It's squashed.
Not peace, love, and pennies.
Oh, I mean, but
Okay.
this whole
Okay.
situation's over with, right?
Yes.
There's no more drama.
Nope.
Thank you, Jesus.
Okay.
All right. Bye, guys.
Everybody have a good night. Bye. Sean, are you okay in there? Hey, none your business. We're done. I know it is. I'm not stupid. Thank you, Nicole. Whew, okay. So, I apologize for this 3.5 hours, but I think we really needed to get this all out. Now it's all out. So, everybody is welcome to make their own decision, their own opinions, whatever it may be. Okay. But here we are. And here we are. So, oh, Heidi, what did you miss? I can't even go into it. Okay. We had 3.5 hours of talking. So, I need a cigarette. I need a glass of sweet tea. And Autumn, I know lots, and you guys, this is me. This is me. Okay. All right. Everybody have a wonderful evening, really. And I'm really at a loss for words, so I don't know. I know, Michelle. Nicole doesn't even smoke, and she needs a cigarette. Okay. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Oh my gosh, Marta smoked a pack of cigarettes watching this. I love you, Marta. I love you, Gina. I love everybody. Even if you don't agree, it's okay. We can agree to disagree, whatever. We all have different personalities. We all have different things that people like to watch us for. I hope that, my peeps stay with me. But if not, it's okay. I hope I cleared up some confusion. And now I need to, I'm not sure. My brain needs to catch up. You need a bottle of water. I don't know what I need. Okay. Okay. Peace, love, pennies. Love you. Oh, shoot. Drink a half bottle of wine. There is some wine over there. I haven't drank wine in a long time, actually. All right. Have a good night. I'm going to quit saying that. But Common Sense University, I do love your name, by the way. All right. Much love to all. I'll catch you later. See, I'm tired. Bye.